eno ena mpanimfoɔ ato nsa de afra ne sɛ no Coach Karim Zito Samuel Buadu Isa Amadu ya wɔn nyinaa di akotene ato nsa afra ne sɛ abranteɛ no bɛsi akan ɛmfama Ghana Black Satellite sans wɔ obi a wɔnimbɔ bɔ paa ya wɔn bɔ kampon aba so sɛ wɔayɛ adeɛ sɛ wɔkɔfa saa tim yi ɛbaa ya yɛtumi anya mmranteɛ bi wɔ mu a wɔn bɛsi akan na de bɔkrataa me de toa so ayɛ the chronicle de bɔkrataa no wɔde aba no wɔtɛ sɛ asogyafoɔ mmiɛnsa kɔ robbery yɛ asogyafoɔ a ɛsɛ sɛ wɔn bɔ yɛn ho ban no ɛne wɔn mmom na adane anworɔ bɛsi a wɔn wura bo nkɔɔfoɔ nti wɔde apolisifoɔ deɛ no ayɛ ana minim ba asogyafoɔ deɛ ayɛ ana me nsɛ de nim ne yie wɔyɛ CPL Yinsabelek Gebra na CPL no definitely bɛyɛ kɔpra pɛɛ nti kɔpra Yinsabelek Gebra wɔda ha wɔsɛ soja ataadeɛ ɛna wɔsɛ tegu so a wɔkɔ robbery abranteɛ baako nso da ha wɔno nso yɛfrɛ no Stanley Esiedu wɔno nso deɛ yɛ LCPL na yɛsɛ sɛ bɛyɛ Lance Corporal wɔno nso da ha abranteɛ baako a wɔno nso ka ho wɔn nyinaa sɛ soja ataadeɛ o wɔno nso yɛ LCPL Elikam Adams betɛ so wɔno nso bɛyɛ sɛ Lance Corporal pɛɛ ɛna wɔn kɔ robbery aposifoɔ akɔkye saa anworɔbɛs mmiɛnsa yi a wɔn yɛ asogyafoɔ no Islamic Senior High School adesuafoɔ a no wɔn da hospital no wɔn yɛ 38 yɛde drip asisi wɔn so abɔ wɔn mu mpaneɛ saa bere wɔn ho atɔ wɔn mu yɛ yɛgya wɔn mu kwan sɛ wɔn nkɔ fie afei wɔwura bi a wɔgyina mu investigator ɛna wɔtrɛ sɛ saa coup plotters no ɔkɔgye sika firi wɔn mu nkyɛn nti wɔkɔɔto wɔn mu a ɛna ɔmɛki saa confession na a civil society organizations ɛna wɔn kyɛ sɛ you start program no a aban ɛde ba no wɔn ani sɔ paa ebetumi aboa Ghana mmebu no titiriw wɔn a wɔn ni adwuma ayɛ no ama wɔn anya adwuma ayɛ na saa sika yi a yɛde bɛma wɔn mu yi ɛyɛ sika a ebetumi ama nipa no anya startup yɛ nkakrankra obetumi anya nyinasoɔ bi na wɔpem kɔ yɛbɛhu ane sɛ nipa no atumi agyina ne nan so wɔ abrabɔ mu a yɛbɛka sɛ ei ɛnyɛ a wɔwura yi ne wɔnie ɛyɛ wɔno a nti wɔn tɛ sɛ aban ayɛ adeɛ paa ɛwɔ saa nsesɛ yi a wɔde ɛbaa yɛn ho na abranteɛ Marco Van Basten ɛna wɔkyerɛ yi wɔse wɔn na sɛ Ronaldo ɛyɛ better than Messi na tɛ sɛ wonim sɛ koraa sɛ woka saa wonim sɛ koraa sanse Messi wonim bɔbɔ ɛbra a yɛn nso yɛbɛtumi aka bi akyerɛ Cristiano Ronaldo nso nim bɔbɔ paa wonim bɔbɔ obi a record so ɛwɔ football mu ewiase afa na nyinaa wɔn atumi ayɛ bie no na wo bɛka sɛ wonim bɔbɔ a yɛn nso yɛn no nya atene wonim bɔbɔ paa the bɔkrataa the chronicle na deɛ mede toa so ɛyɛ the bɔkrataa daily dispatch maame Helen Adwoa Ntoso wɔyɛ mmarahyɛbadwani ma adehye a wɔkrate west ɛwɔ NDC amanyɔkuo ne din mu MPP amanyɔkuo de ne kɔkɔɔto sɛ ɛnsisɛ bi a ɛma no bɛyɛ mmarahyɛbadwani no na wɔn ani nti kɔɔto nka bi ma wɔ mu na yɛnyi maame ne mfiri mmarahyɛbadwa fie na ɛberɛ a kɔɔto kɔ asetena no wɔabɔ asɛm no ato agu ɛna wɔtɛ sɛ maame no wɔnkɔ so a na wɔnyɛ ne mmarahyɛbadwani na senetefoɔ kyerɛ sɛ atumayɛfoɔ a wɔn da senete soɔ no bɛsɛ 14.8% pɛ esakora enti wɔbiebie wɔn kwaba mu a ebetumi aboa na nipa bebre no a ɛde wɔn ho aba abɛdɔm senate afei Russia ne Ukraine tokwa na nsɛn na awɔtwe mu maame Sharia Yokobote wɔn wɔso ntakrakyɛ paa ɛwɔ mmarahyɛbadwa fie hɔ Damokaya His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mohammed Bawumia ka sɛ Ghana card no ɛyɛ passport a wobɛtumi de atu kwan po ɔbɔ countries bɛyɛ ahe so maame kɔka wɔ mmarahyɛbadwa fie sɛ dabi ɛnyɛ passport wɔde tu kwan enti saa asɛm no ɛnyɛ nokorɛ afei Russia ne Ukraine to kwai ɛne yɛsɛ bisa ne parliament sɛ sisi a Ghana de sia hɔnom no woyɛ wɔ mu dɛn ɛne wɔso wɔn atra de wɔn bɛtumi biara 64% Ghanaians yɛ wɔtrɛ sɛ wɔn mma wɔn bɛtena Russia ne Ukraine hɔnom a deɛ bɛsi biara ɛnsi enti wɔn atra wɔn best na nipa ne sɛ ɔmma wobɛyɛ ne dɛn yɛsi you can force a horse to go to the riverside but when they get there you can't force it to drink. Petro buantumu a ekoso no Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid on watra say MPA penipa wada no wase womuntumi nya wo hye anyi wo mu na aya bibie ne efiri suru bati bayira homamu a ama bayira mu akase no ɔne yɛmfa nkɔsɛ no but so watiwei ɔka MPA ebetumi aya nsentrene ati Petro buo so ama na ba fom a dabi na tase wone Ghana fo ani ne yie kura no kura bi ani saa asɛm no mu enti for now de yɛn nyina yɛn kura mu nkakra na Petro buo no yɛn totɔɔtɔ emre pa beba na de bokrata yɛ tiri hanom sei ɛna wɔde Krate West emrasebeteni no Helen Abna ye sa first one man kan ye kura wonya adwoa o wode Abna Helen Abna ntoso en wone lawyer Edugita Makro en wogina mu court kan wono so aka MPP fo ne kan wono so aka enti awie tire no na lawyer Edugita Makro ena wadi nkunimu a waye hero yetanu abeto anum sey ya wasasi utunu wo mu digina court dem kasa no en wasai na white no na wig ni insanity wayi de ekura ne nsam a yeta wo no picture e de abeto ha na a daily statement de bokrata wade emrasebe de fie ti amenhine aban Kingsford Sumano Babe infoni ababeto a wose atade la alliance bi no a kane tete pa SDA ta wo convert foforo na wo be fa urade a aya ta asakwa asore no yani aya sakra foforo aya fa urade no ya ta ase atade la alliance bi ni sa ta ni ato ne zamna mafo no ho ta la alliance ni bi na wo se ba wo ndi ya store set en wa bota ya guso en wo sesi utititi atiti de ni bi en wo da ha no wakata Ghana fo se ta es gracia no ha mwasu no eye sikasuo ben ya ka es gracia na Ghana fo tirim ya so de yegire nyina so a emrase bedani no wakotena afia ata be ya afi baako ubehu no kura no wo seresere ahokire no wo hia bi a wo mu fam no enti sa es gracia peanut no a yetua mo mu a mo kasa ho bebrebe no wenya ade bi a mo be kasa ho sanka mo no wo mu na esu a ka mo be kasa yemfa bi kura nka wo no mu esanse sika ne de esakura na civil society organizations and wo mu ba abanya ba so you start program no a wo de ba ye ne de wo mu tu chama no abrante e fra ne kama aguma ne ho afepa ono na wo praje welfare programs e de ama MPP amanyoko youth no enti wo shela course e da ha e na wo so no ebo ne nsa right e na MPP flag no ebo ne nsa left and wo send space ya we ja na bodje se etese mrante de ni bia wo da ha na mpanisi e de betu aniama yira e picture ye da ha yi ayatas woni awonto bi siw wono e na wokofa de ye wokopeke forms ya wo pese wo tire mu na wo pre-general secretary dibre e wo MPP amanyoko mu enti wo de ne forms ne koya owura ya wo gina he ebem se eye Evans ni maako yes definitely ebe ya ono a MPP across nominations ni wo enti wan fa wo forms ya nko no na tese waka akire sa wo de koya nso a afa na mpanimfo kwa akohwem wo ma sankrata numu a wo ma qualify ye wo ma unqualify wo ma afeli wo mu de yie wo ma amfiri wo mu de yie na wo ma go ahead say asumasi fata obente fata se obeto anadwuma so afa youth bebre no a en wo mu tese wo mu wogidie wa aban ni mu se emre papa ewo nkrim watinti yanka yakoma antu yeyem definitely we shall surely get there. Na the Bokata me de atwas way the Bokata your friend say the new crusading guide. Now the new crusading guide at the His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mohammed Bawumia emfoni abatua no say ya wase yem promote financial inclusion na no ena ebetumi aboa yen titiru pa ne se yesikasam entoto ye no eno pe ene ade a ebetumi ama yegyina ye na so ekuo bia ye fra wonum se movement for truth and accountability en wo muta se Ghana Revenue Authority enu wo mu penny pa wada no Reverend Amisada wo wusu amoa wo makoye di boni bia Ghana ni bia wo betibia ne yemese no what I say we must spend 74 million Ghana cedis. Yeah, we must de kwakosi 14-story building. Now 14-story building no. Ena ya katire wonum say, sa 14 entumi nya possible. Ebe wakura te Jubilee House enti we mu nsi ne 4. En we ma said abetena se si ebe si ne 4. Consultant ni atam sikama no. Na dan ni ebe si ne say, yesi yesesa enti Daftra Company Limited ya womu contracti womu no ena mpanimfo bia ya kanana ewati areho ena sikawia yentendi ya ekwaso wo ho no enya asam ketua de bokrata ya friend say new crusading guide ade aba enim ha Dr. KK Sapon ono ena na kan wo ye panipa woda GMPC ano wo ye nice man pa ne simu wagire ena no konso atuta na 90 fefefe wo fra kente en wose ne space no ade bia watase no na wono ene yese onkwaya chancellor ewo UPSA wono ekwakwaya chancellor ewo ho afi civil society organizations ya womubo abayaba so no wode ho asam ade aba MPP amanyo komu akukudamu a womude womu form se koye eti a wode ababie eye maami Kate Jemfu a wabatampa wo pre MPP National Women Organizer woye obi a wote akonya so dada na juma penti wo mo se wonsan to aso enti wakope ke forms ya o to aso aye na juma wo rock si akome wono nso kan na Eastern region ena no wo sa brede wo kwa national wono nso etin wa ha wo rock aso woni a won to bisiu wo kwa general secretary kan no na wono no ye secretary Emma Western region Sabrede wo konanim Awa Muhammad wono so the same thing wo mu 8 na enti watasa rush pa koso e party office no na enya asam ketwa sampanimfo nyina kire se yeto wo so aba be executives ya wo mu betumi aboa na the bokata your friend say insight ade aba enim ha na insight the bokata ena waka wa ha nipa wode ne mfoni abetua aya Minister of Energy Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe wata se enei yanhwe animwe se petrobuo no ebetumi asa asesa na pagya akosoro sabrei se wuduru pump wano a petro ya 10.10 isi ade yegya no de wono apa bia wanye waya no obra no wagyae ena desrebuo nso enenam 12.12 ena the power no nso 11.11 enti endai wo musi yanhwe anim kwan se petrol buo ebetumi akosoro diesel buo ebetumi akosoro the power ebetumi akosoro efiri na ya eti ekwa de bokrate ya de Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempemfoni eti ababetuwa afa PNC en wo mutesa ade ha wo mu atene kura wo Ghana ha sanitary pad buo sanitary pad ya enkwada ne maye adisiesie wo mu hu ya se ne buo ya den wo kwa akota sanitary pad ya na wonse guuti enti general secretary ma people's national convention Madam Janet Anabra and was press worry what as a sanitary pad de bia na no buo ekosoro ebeda na maya ne ahiafo no anya bi ato na wode akorakora wo mu ho na nkroma and was sare tuei Alan Kojochramante date hine Alan Alan Chramante na yenim Alantramantia na yenimo. Obiara nimo. Obiara ntisono. Alantramantia na yenim. Omo bonabaso. Say industrialization. And after programs ya wadi abano. Waya adia pa. Wamaga na nyanyina swobi se. Bibi ti se one district one factory. Usa factory si ya tu apiti wagana hanumu it tells you say alantramantin you be a or when swadi hunu. Afe kwesi prat de ubokrate ya o. What say Israel defense minister wakwa kwasra India fo na oma dipin wabua eda wamu asoja fo ntem na apartheid enti ano ho asam nso ewo de bokrata your friend say insight enimu ha na the book time de to us way daily graphic na daily graphic yanim wa say eno na the book no nyina pani ewom enti wono de aya wato ne hudin truth and accuracy every day truth and accuracy every day and a date ya wo mo de say daily graphic ya se nso aya no wode aba ensio eto enra na nsuo atọ ya na nya asam ketua enkran de nsuo tope na asase na yiri faye enti nsuo yiri faye en wo se sisu dia se nsuo no atọ no kra ya tetbet afa na ne kase pa eba beto enti nwie bia ebubugu ye Accra City Hotel wo emiamie bia frade ye nadbofo cover city wo watitata ni nyina ede aba wotra se emiamia wodo nsuo to ayirifa wonum pa enti mubenya baabi a nsuo to a ebeboa mu a na nkam akwa afi Dr. Kwesibote en wokase watase emergency a womude transform economy no ebam se womapem etisi obi a wakwa na wakwa akopim efedie wonhunu so okobenkum osu ofanimfo enti womu nanda mu kakra womu fa strategies afofra ebetumi aboa economy no womu take concrete measures ya ebetumi ya savage economy no as quickly as possible na titidie ya womu ya still yense denya solution bia no de wosrem penimfo so womu nya botre na womu nsakra mu kakra former council of state member and what say betumi ade ya friend say as gracia yenya review amfamfam esan say as gracia no wonsam no eye nsam bia eni soso pa na womu ensakra mu kakra the bokrata your friend say daily graphic ade aba afei tamamoto way and womu tesa bridge no awrade adom a wom babie ne fiada womu atum womu ya ho adwuma enti engineers no ewa ha tamamoto way minister wono so kwakosra womu enam so womu yensiesie wa bridge ne ho nti ona ode obi antumi mfa so but awrade ya adom a ebe se fiada de na bibia ye kama asan ebetumi afa so am obi akoma ato ne yam tamamoto way for now de mumi yankura nkakranka traffic ya taso no anya traffic ketwa na ECG
okay kwabena yebeko ECG wona yenko awomano so nadmofo de kokobo mo de nkrata ba beto abonten awo mo boye kokko ni nyina ne fa ensu a etoto ho ye ne Georgia isi okasa de man National Disaster Management Organization ye twaniti a FN nadmo ye ne no ini ho komo George ye mo ache
amajo so many amajo
na on to say anope
abode adaro man hoye
yeda nyakopon se na mokokobo amode eboyen no se ne sen ho edi information amosaka
so me da se na ya na yenya information say team Ghana Meteorological for say and she told me abebre no ente akra abasa to deep in the night to amopemu tina was here makokobo mu kwachi na chichi obo mo ti emiamia nsuo to aba wo maje no mo da mo so eno nti ne yes I really
okay na aya na ahodaso no sane sen ho they say won be you omo no ma na akwakopa ba bia tena ana se ede na se wo mo ye
so nipa no nkwa na hia ditu ana amabo wo nkwa wo ade nti ya see Baby, I would tell him say what done. I don't say you no talk say to fear any at one. Everybody house and she one year what done and then she have a few years for an idea how to the other. And she amounts a cocobona. I said, just a baby, I would done. Yeah, safe amount and she baby. Baby, what down to be what bush be with this year be or baby, or yes, if what a done answer. She only told me I'm a power about the so between you know man about bonus so I know you need here this alcohol bono but so be baby or I think even now between me I identify safe living with baby I would say that alcohol with Java she only send you met you I can banner alcohol bravos.
It's in the panana so cocope baby tonight. Yes, the leader so say mine the buy pen baby aquacotina and I say not move for the quacope baby a massaf.
I say not more identify safe havens. Say be well baby I will watch now I am a cocona alcohol.
Baby what he sa.
Oh, so I call it we were last great car for release here. May I say my thing at least no ya both the will be brave. Say oh we should call it area for independence of the square a part of it. Stadium maybe or the back area for Roma so can see na or much as the emergency visa here. Or maybe almost mama or more team for them. NP or Miami within Accra about places and call for a bit me call could take temporal structure relief and sana ensure that.
Okay. One more equa when you hear him fine soon a toy in a hono. Mwebia kwama na.
Oh, me, said there will be affected to the extent we hear relief support. But whatever it is, the assessment report, I think there will be. So far, it will be a flash flooding by another house, but you know, quite a one more call my brother. So, will be a serious situation. I was here for money relief support here.
Okay. Brando saying a money a year met you for a dinkuta home.
Oh, met you for the attempt. I do all 3 times a day. I'm my update. Situation be my asset. And yes, we have a critical report normally am I no Russia. So yet with the issuing of release to inform the public.
Okay. Iti and they say na nyamwa say we mbeti mi asesa prekope na esuo na jagum.
It's possible. But Minyanya report here, but his doing anymore anymore because I'm can run say a bit push deep in the night. I ain't not pay any more bassy, be a bit minia.
Long term mono sa issue of flood de biano ye ka ho asem so to kakra na e de anwehia eba no say e fa hi ne yaduro mo nadmofo sen na mo fa so ye mo kirekire fa e de fa ho
about long term management of flood now.
Pepa toane
oh and na ba any World Bank is share more pursue maybe I'm trying a garage project, Greater Accra Regional Integrated Development Project. I'm the drainage system, tackle seriously once and for all. Because I said maybe a chairman before you allow with the work and the way you forward looking and normal maybe I will recommend this is to June 3rd, 2015 report at the buy and see a positive and forward looking. Yet me tackle I'm Jerry ama as you know problems here to see I should talk baby flooded I'm not brass but before then also I buy to 2 animals Minister for Western Housing last first encounter almost constructed drains about 35 kilometers have been constructed and a management of drains is rechanneling, desilting, dredging over 1,000 kilometers across the nation. And important. Idea about a continuous desilting, dredging, and because ɔmatoto agum nsuo no so ba no ɔde nɛteɛ bebree ba nti slow down no na drop nɛteɛ no wobɛhu sɛ drains na ayɛ filter nti ɛwɔ sɛ wo san kɔtitim nti continuous desilting and dredging a ɛbɛboa yɛn management of the drains ɛno ɛyɛ biribi a sɛ aban sɛ community resources a yɛbɛ sɛ ɛboa but anyɛ continuous a sɛbi ɛbɛha adwene because ɛyɛ filtered a
because you were flood prone areas, especially main site baby to say of Franco runabout. In so to said ya a ho pa. Now what Terakranas when it chire a year Yabeka Junction, Hana would root timber market in Muwa. Yes, said ye when you na ye. It and on your bed and alpha home.
Oh, no, it's a problem. Maybe a road engineering problem. Maybe also a drains. Maybe also be an accident, be or baby, a NCO crime, so a baby. Ama how we ever. I say identify. They have been a accident. I'm my penny. I'm a director. Say, you mugusa a dying to be into. Not before you. I was here. They dying assembly for me. No, to me, no. Each one among us here to a boy among Bidia, I papa Mayina.
Mabwamo home for any overwhelming situation be a yebe komo say a be an as in sweet tonic for how be back.
Oh, yeah, not one they said I think prevention piece. Yeah, cado, yeah, Juma. Bibisa is yeah, I see between you two and a more coboa at this year. In yes, I shall stand back.
George, I am a church ready.
Oh, yeah. District officers, community sensitization and engagement. I can't know.
One more to me, I could do and so toa. Ejidisa and su yiri, and Nancy Yesu say at to Yen Chimbi, a bit to me as such areas and no more yen church the mom.
Definitely. We are officers, they attack you or more. I be how for cow who are trying to Yana way, we are adapting to it anyway, but the cost of that definitely.
It's a young shabby bit to say a year, oh, cocker so coin you so. Be a year, young who say a walk on console. I want to cry your frozen, but maybe a toe booty we. As some way, if you see, there be a ye can't want some, there be a ya can't so to na a juriba, is so to a juriba ya can as disaster management organization and a mutuben and mutudia found.
Oh, I know environmental protection agency, not money other agencies. I research what I'm report about paying. A major issue. But the agency, I was here. Now, it's a best of sound winning in my Honoma. I was here to animal assembly, a demo active. Baby, and yet within your authority, so the other agency, I am a Juma, no, I am a Juma. But would you work no, I said, what the man. But a also problem, because here, about Honoma, SCU said a block factory honum. Last year, DC Nunya encountered the MP. No, the attorney said, "Oh, then can show twa Nanka assembly no the resources. I could drink one soon come. I send a card with me a faso. But yes, for some time, no audit report in Premier, no, I and I say, I do not know, and then they do not. And a misapplication of assembly fund. And I'm also say, why I say, ye. And the Ghana Highway Authority for now, what's wrong here. And anything I like, I tell you, I'm sure not we are there, and we are good, so check a grand sana. Or much me, but I am major engineering work also we have best for Anyano from coming onto the road. I was as a major area about a Nim Enina is a major work. I was and the Ministry of Works and Housing and Casa and also to one more near the resolve on once and for all.
Okay. Yo, yada se bi before bi o ha be me yetie fu atiana.
Oh, in Nanya years, you know, and it's all very money. Ghana met you at nsuo akɛseɛ bɛyɛ mmiɛnsa bɛtɔ between June and July yi mu nti yɛn nyinaa yɛn na yɛ ahosuo na kɔkɔbɔ a wɔde bɛba no yɛntie no asopam sɛnea yɛbɛtumi ate yɛn ho so yie na yɛnhwere yɛadehyeɛ ne yɛgyapadeɛ yɛmmɔ no nyinaa ho ban ɛbɛboa yɛn na yɛn nyinaa yɛ adwuma no aba fam kakra yɛ mmerɛ kakra ma obiara.
Okay. That's Georgia, you see, so we need come on.
Jerry, and so yɛda mo ase sɛ mo ama yɛ mo platform kɛseɛ no.
All right. Yo. Georgia, you see, Ono Kasama National Disaster Management Organization, Medical so the Mao. The Wama Boy Coco. Say, said the Isuno, one money Ghana Meteorological Agency for Edin Kutan, one much less in Suno, Ashishe. Isuno, Ashishe. It's a what to be a ya, Isu to I had ya, Miss Row. I hear ye, and let's away. Now we too free one a cocoa baby. A cocoa. It's a munsem. I don't know. I need 100.9 for a farm 050372 1744 050372 1744. Yentime in Nihu and common. My young quay, Yane Abbas Ibrahim Tasunti, or your head of price and edema a NPA. And I will find Gratana, I was over Gratana, I did at the Nimho. Daybreak read anymore MP say we don't determine floor prices. We'll file a year dispatch at the home. Or say we do not determine floor prices. And then criteria you can window no. It's Mayane Abbas Ibrahim Tasunti. You don't know any common fan fan who are your family. Unsensem Abbas Mache.
Yeah.
Number about you to sound up, eh? Oh, Nyankopɔn adom bɔkɔ de akyɛn. Na ɛdeɛ na ɛbɛma MPA fo aba abɔnten ɛbɛkyerɛ mu sɛ nyɛ mo na mudi tɛn mu ɛyɛ fam ngo ɛboɔ na ɛdedadeda soɔ no adan amafoɔ bɔ mo so boɔ paa ho.
Okay, the say MPA ɛyɛ public education ama media houses. The Okaya last year first one Emma journalist more data coverage. Feedback in here and say was useful, so we have to say a 4 regions. Yeah, I can say about northern region or upper east region or upper west region. Yeah, and in our interactions, Luna, church, MP, ruler, we stay in the nation of 4 or 5. Now I was here a month for a journalist. Money, media, publicly interact on a regular basis. But see, I said, yeah, MP a year in the same nation of 4 or 5.
Eti price no so wo kyerɛ me ne matiefuo mu a sɛn na etie.
Okay, in Ghana has four price I saw no form no. The formula this our formula no a share world market price. Himself for no your coffee baby na the back. For your global commodity and the price no not determined by one particular country. The global trade now determine the price. If you share world market price, no. Anything I won't say world market price, no. Air cost, I affect the Ghana house. So this our formula in world market price, no. And I share the cost of bringing the product into the country. Now, yeah, the exchange rate now convert to cedis. And so taxes, no legacy, no margins, or Ghana house. They account once I have to a consumer. If you say since July 2015. Our government a year price regulation. And China say government and control for price bill. The price regulator and the human is how formula you determine price no. We make sure say private companies now on the for on the formula use so from a price in such a way that they are being value for money.
Okay. It is say said their price and their cost no a world market and an idea.
And a world market mean and China say world market price may move up. Let's say what have because government help control the prices. Before July 2015, price policy now government help control the price. Then just as our time now world market price influence the price of Ghana. Not Ghana. You must see I'm saying that it is our time now. So because now government intervening, government subsidize it. The price no call it be at 2 cities. I buy make say consumer no. 1 cedi, it's 1 cedi now kind of ama buy no. But that was one of the challenges I faced at that time. Now buying subsidized, they are not going to mean because this budget for subsidies. There are challenges about system no are importers no. A car buying them not buying to meet that cost shortage. That issues no am buying this idea is better to deregulate and allow consumers to pay for the right price of food. So buy a product no be use. So in the product available. Available
Okay. Say window for front your room your
window nice. So there were 2 windows there Ghana. Even though what price is not Ghana, we decided to have 2 in the month. First to 15th pay first window. First to 15th of the month pay first window. 16th to the end of the month pay the second window. This month the second window let us if you end there.
It's second window na see and then no saying a price in the bay.
In the MPA, because the higher price regulation, one of the things I consumer, the Abehunia, I also see publishing the daily price indicators. That daily price indicators, it's going to medical and world market price exchange rates, influence your price. And since that the daily market price indicators, actually, world market price is an aircom. Usually, they publish here and say, I show world market price, I don't window price. The price of petrol on the world market has risen very significantly, over 15%, actually around 17%. Diesel also equals to around that same percentage. It is on stress and album say it affects the price of Ghana. And it is expected that increment on the world price never reflects your phone price in Ghana. If you and the air corner, they see changes from the oil marketing companies based on this rise on the world market.
Yendim say we are in the deregulated market, but we bet me the range.
Okay, into MP, yeah, understand because the market is deregulated. Don't announce our price projection. They announce a price that we agree with Mr. Ben influence what the marketers will do. So we play that supervisory role of ensuring that company be a price that was submitted my say the tongue for now this price in the window. The formula no why on year be a tochima. Until you monitor and if anything has gone wrong, we rather correct than to put out our projection.
Okay. It's a share world market and idea. We shouldn't expect and to say you share anymore. Say a from no a baby from Nemo maybe costro.
Window in the ocean world market price direction. Expect price increase.
Okay. I didn't at this on a costro, sir.
Into diesel in particular, no. Okay, let me explain. First, diesel and petrol price. It has never been the same on the world market. Now, so that price gap no and yet too wide. When marketers when the say margins now balancing in such a way that if you are back a bit lower than the other, so they are better to put up at the same price. And so on the currency on the world market, we in the cost of euro because of the Russia Ukraine. Europe they rely on Russia for close to 40% of their diesel. And diesel, because of the war, there are sanctions on importation of Russian oil. I say European countries now, almost end from Russia oil. Focus on the about countries, so they are trying to punish Russia for invading Ukraine. So there is a shortage of diesel on the global scene. The amount, the cost of procuring diesel is very, very high. If we share the cost of getting diesel into Ghana to see how to compare to the cost of importing petrol, gap is very wide. Anything that you say is a price between diesel and petrol, higher that wide. Marketers will in fact on margins and get back our balance in this year. It is not possible. So we are seeing the gap between petrol and diesel as we speak.
Na ye ka aye price in the e kosoro. MPR na bobo idea because oil marketing companies see aye filling stations aye kwato from wo hoi. Wo mu fidi a wo mu use we de bu aye from wo na de man no. Eti ebra no mo check wo mo because na ye hu say ebinom no ye susu say wo mu do mo sa keka fidie no.
Na me can catch share no MPA you do my pan say they make sure yeah use formula appropriately. And before any window best start, only United States become a price product, MI, or indicative price, MI, and then you review and make sure there will be a price the same. It will interest you to know, says, see, I can say, margins and therefore my products look very, very low compared to what they would have ideally been because of competition. You want consumers to rest assured that MPA plays that role to make sure that market appear and consumer. You notice that there were so many companies on the market. The way we have so many companies on the market, the competition is very, very high. Who market about who decide to say, who price, who your price higher, consumers never come to competitor. So that alone is a natural check for them not to overprice. But as a regulator, continue to monitor and analyze price to make sure that nobody is overpricing.
Okay, Abbas, still a new year now, my year. Dear me penny say, and dear me person many material for Yantias here, they say, machines na would do boo a year from go na de mayeno. Obekono, one more projected the atom board no so, e be a 1 liter no, petrol, a year, be a 1.010. But obetwe na wama adjust the machine no. It will be a wood to 200 liters at the end of the day, no. Obewie no wanya 18 and wanya wood to 20 liters and wakakonya 18 liters. It is sa and no man na me pese me hu say MPA aya mutimi monitor the year.
Okay. Nti en sa ejuma die no. Ghana Standard Authority any year dispensers now dispensing fuel or filling station. Ghana Standard Authority calibrate. Make sure that it is dispensing the right fuel. Almost discalibrating dispenser be almost the key that's one. Send a buyer the filling station no break is actually not or change calibration now almost when they come back. So that's the way to ensure that they are not doing the wrong thing. The other thing is that as a consumer, if so you think that station has cheated you, can we be offending to a 10-liter can.
10-liter can, yeah.
It will be. Yes, a filling station, yeah, it will be. Nti se wa dream no yes e your station bi esiti wa instantly on na first for that 10-liter can na omu pump 10 liters every pump no dispenser no me fem good omu pump good na say blue and after also 10 liters now you'll be able to take them on and confirm that you've been cheated. But just recently 3 weeks ago my colleague the FM said circle station be or the captain some come back now use 10-liter can to be sure or call a normal pump you who said he's not been cheated. Sometimes it is an assumption, but the 10-liter can be so I don't say we years. But in any case, if you say an alcohol checking out, you can call MP and report. There were toll-free numbers. I'll be make it start reporting. The whole phrase is Vodafone line, so I press 0800 12300 free. You can make a report and complain about any filling station. Your MTN line, so we use MTN. I'll be my friend 0545006111. We are available to take complaints, but whenever you are cheated at the filling station and as a consumer, you have the right to 10-liter can, and every filling station has one for you to check for yourself to be sure that you do it.
Okay, mami confirm the numbers and answer number to us. So we say 0800 123 00.
000. So we put the
and then your Vodafone. And now MTN is 0545 006 111.
Yes, and 611.
Okay. And I say 2. Now 10-liter cans, you know, if I hear they say it's a filling station.
Our filling station manager no offer it. Because I issue now just request for it to bring it out. Mandate to filling station that will be out.
Okay. The entire BBC Sunday say me my filling station am request for a yes 10-liter can no. One must say manager ni ho watum nti me enye mame.
If you for MP report, it is a consumer and you have the right to it. So filling station they are very refused. The 10-liter can report them to MP.
Okay. Tell the normal ko idea fam go no the em say say no yen hwe animu say bibi ba be si amana ba fomo someone na mo de ba bi amote no mo na mutimi hu fa mutimi forecast.
So Nigeria the price it is influenced by what is happening in the market. And as a journalist, I'm sure you also follow MIAC or other countries. For price increment, a global issue. Country PR is challenge. US, UK, Europe, everywhere. Price is not air cost. Everyone is fit. So it is actually based on what is happening on the global scene. If in Yama, as a standard price is starting to air back from, I don't say air back from. Interaction here, any journalist in air, the show on graph, we look and compare it as AGYEMAN. Ghana have price, poor price, cost of broad market. I would say cost about the back of my young buying sister. So when prices come down, we also see it coming down here in Ghana. That's that usually we are concerned and we talk more about price increases than when prices come down. For Yama to sound global change, not a price number for my business. In Empire, I say, issues now air my price air cost. Maybe I even in relief.
Okay. I mean, Miss Away, say me a consumer na me de mission akwakoto fam wo ewo baby. Kan can share for mo hono me de minim say enho abonu tokuro e na nsuo akom. E na mato fam wo no na mahu say na nsuo fra na ha me mission no e ba ne sa na e de na say me ye compensation bi wo ho a e say sa oyo marketing company no mutu ya de ma me ana.
And to you as a consumer, I mean, never be brave or about station operations that you wouldn't know with your don't have the expertise. Anything that your regulator, National Petroleum Authority, your department, or more around, and your constant inspections and monitoring to be sure that all the health and safety that Myanmar also station can provided service to consumers the right manner. I've been done. But if anything should happen, or maybe I almost don't fuel after or can add the PR. Report to my NPRs. These issues come up a lot whenever they happen, and there's a way if the investigation shows that filling station AABB wrong, and I'm out who can say and also only a bad fuel, you can be compensated for that after investigations have been done. But it's the MP's job and always do that to make sure that go around and inspect everything when they are operating by the rules. You as a consumer, you may not know based on with your eye.
Okay. Abbas. Yada say so near the come away. It's a movie and church now from Northern Region Mobile Sakwe.
And they call
And in Central for Namuno Mushia.
That's why any general the public education that I get will be about they are starting from more public engaging more communicating to them, the public, you can also get properly to them, or also when you are interviewing stakeholders on your platform, also be able to ask the right questions to get better understanding for the public. This started with generally.
Okay. Abbas Ibrahim Tasunti, Bedasiano payment material for Yedasi. The new head of pricing at the National Petroleum Authority, Abbas Ibrahim Tasunti, and the Indian community, and the Sabri Ameno Casa. So we call a filling station be quite a form. That's a price and that's a sign a window because Busumi be and windows in you know. Ya wo a day di kind of Busumi be a mocopem die at also a dunum. And ya what a die ya what that at also a dunsia a copem a ya Busumi in a year. It's there beyond windows me you know, and Poma you know. And then war a form no buono hons and sem a yabusumi be auntie, and then 16th ya share another window, Poma back once and be and also the be a yano, and one woman in a dear dance a pefe say from no a buono a besign acosoro. It's not the award no. Yan is saying the G parity for you maybe some I draw for you. Young friend from an Kodame. It be some say, the Etibiano. Yeah, share mun say a boy the best across. Kwabena
a month in answer.
There's a wouldn't say
31. Yeah, 30 days has December, April, June, and December. All the rest are 30. 3rd February, which has 28 days and 29 days. It's deep.
Kwabena it's yet a home MP for Babichu. From go born so
this is because a problem one to mean son I had to say we are Hosia in ye
yeah some but I affect we are suffering in
oh you so car
affect yourself and then about
affect yourself and then that enu nyina na ne yɛ
And I
tena
make
yɛ
her say,
calculation say dollar yi enu no wɔn de kra nneɛma no ba sɛ dollar ne tumi gyina kakra anampo sɛ tumi yɛ stable kakra ne yɛ me wanwa kakra ne sɛ west dia ɛda yɛbɛka sɛ yɛma dollar no aba fam kakra pɛ saa time kora na dollar ne sɛ to speed wokae sɛ nkyɛ bia na mampanin ma sikasɛm so afoɔ bɛkasa yɛ ano ɔse wɔn ma dollar no ayɛ stable kakra because factory wɔn sɛ nneɛma no a wɔn kra ba ne nyinaa no yɛsesa dollars ɛne yɛdi yie ɛne dynamic no nyinaa ka cement price a akɔ soro yɛse wɔn de ba ɛyɛ dollars ɛne wɔn di yie na no boɔ no abɔnta ɛna wɔsan sesa cedis bebree di akɔgye dollar na wɔde akɔ yi nea wɔyi ne hyɛn the same thing wɔn a yi articulators the same problem wɔn a yi bus the same problem ɛna wɔn so a ɛtɔ fan wei ɛyɛ the same thing nea wɔkra ntaadeɛ ba wɔkra kyɛ dollar no ɛna akɔyɛ problem kɛseɛ paa de ama yɛn nti nkɔmɔ tumi yɛ ma dollar no koraa egyina kakra ba fam a the problem no bebrebe tumi asolve.
Okay.
But dollar no ya wɔn ntumi enya bibia strategies bia ni hɔ asɛ obia pem obia kɔ n'anim ankɔ ukɔ wati ankɔ.
All right. Higher need 100.9 na aya na amanfo so ka sɛ o man bia ya affected o man bia from go e kosoro. Yes, no krese o man bia from go e kosoro. Na wo monitor o man bia sika aya mo a momo kɔ man bi so a na makwa akotwa bomo de na mo de aba be kire yen na mo de be kire wie a na maka kire sɛ yen convert yen sika na asɛe no yen convert ne yen hwɛ sɛ sɛn no wo mu no tua no sa economics no yen ma yen economics kra no san kwada economics we no mo ma me kan kire because o man bia sika hyase from 1 okotogo a wo mu sika hyase from 1 Oba Ghana yesika hyase from 1 cedi US wo mu sika hyase from $1 eti bisa say US wo mu fango no mo ton per liter na do $10 ana so you shouldn't come and do shallow minded economics no enfa nkyere yen because fango no koso yenim controls aban no world market aban ni control bia wo so exchange rate ni e kan ho asem say na ke ye ni yie dia ana ka no natumi reduce so no amabi but beyond that yenye ni yie a ede na ebetime ayede afa ho so ho nti ye bonya me mpa the window we ni dia e koso abna
yo
statement ani mo ede na down yanko
abusia de boka ta daily statement dia ban wacha se anisia ne ni ase nipa 50 ye anu dia yanka ne ye kura eye nipa 52 ana akopeke forms ya womu pesu womu tina ne yatu womu suaba MPP national executive womu betumi abua breki yeit no wadi wonum din ade aba watra se womu akrosi nomination no enti se wonkofa a wode ya etem wanfa wode nso ankwa mintumi hu womu nsese de but see ya turo krosi wa henko ade definitely eno so atwam na yo
ene na mamenko amano so Evans Nemako or director of elections, you know any common. Evans, Machi and to say.
I am also about that.
Evans, where you want home, no, I shall see you put the idea in you, and what you be my patcho. Okay. MPP, Oklusu nominations, no. It's the Paddo was sent a 5. Contesting various positions, Adam Pine, and which so no more close where we at the Anaka.
Your mamma now is initiative. Yeah, maybe can say, partners there. When you for the go say, yes. Now, the national annual delegate conference, Airbus 15 to 17 plan. Yenhwe nim and toya enkoso na person a conference enyina so and to about any national executive. Yes, I think general election of every polling state by elect a consistent the party said they can say regional delegate conference a man national chairman na Kenya man free annual national delegate. Internal and she say esan say the officers or no opposite na abayi ni say you or you dey na wa opposite obesum party no at this level say national office no or beba set form and until between 8 and 12 of this month party need be nomination close here into Saben that yes form I'm a prospective candidate and we come yeah that I come is the and no then also form it will be able to talk no now what can say a form no baby yes will be boa one will be able now they are pre elections committee no or repeat agreement on the dano and ura as a dog the do say a member ura do senior a member honorable Obushi Kofi a member Mami Ausi Awusi a member lawyer Gafafo a member lawyer Matafa also a member the director of IT a member or a story Anna Martin is a Mensomania secretary of the committee. Your Dr. Kwame Udu AGYEMAN, I'm a member of the committee. Yes, now in the same no, a year na a very is a be able to talk from our forms of that. The tone forms many person now about it. And now
Nipa saying
the tone forms in any person too.
5-2.
Okay. And now we said in so toy in nature, Nipa 51 and the form. A caba untumi mfa ma yɛ ɛsan sɛ yɛyɛ political party yɛyɛ public institution ɛno nti nkitahodie ɛɛkɔ nhyehyɛmu ne sɛ ɛyɛ ɔkyena ɛyɛfiada sɛ June no national elections committee no ɛbɛhyia nasa youth and women applicants nasa for no ɔmoyɛ 7 youth for no ɔmoyɛ 5 women organizer applicants ɔmoyɛ 4 ɔmo bɛyɛ ɔmo vetting na nyame pa nhyehyɛmu no yɛbɛbɔ effective candidates na amanneɛ na ɔmo yɛ ɔmo yɛ women da ɛyɛ 15 June no elections committee ne nhyehyɛmu ne sɛ national organizer applicants ɔmo yɛ 7 ɛne national treasurer applicants no ɔmo yɛ 4 ɔmo nso binya brɛ ɛne elections committee no ɛdi nkita na ne question da ɛyɛ 19 June no mpanyinfoɔ mpɛ so gyina contest for vice chairmanship position no ɔmo nso ɔmo yɛ 10 family ɔmo nso ɔmo nyɛ ɔmo brɛ question ɛyɛ dwa na ɛtwa so for 13 nyame mmaa ɛbɛyɛ gye applicants no ɔmo vetting na yɛsɛn nso ayɛ chairman applicant general secretary nipa 7 and 5 national chairman nipa 8 and 5 in the so far there and now submit some form ɛbɛyɛ ɛbɛti ɔkyena ekosi adwoada na vet abɛwie vetting adwoada by 22nd ɛsɛ vetting report ɛba vetting report ɛbɛwie a party nhyehyɛmu ne sɛ appeals committee a ɛyɛ abo dambotwe ɛyɛ chair yɛwɔ abo SK Buafo ɛyɛ member yɛwɔ lawyer Watson yɛwɔ yɛda protocol owura kodwa a owura Kim Haidin ɛyɛ the committee Also akwanya betna and so be yeah wa go through vetting na agye entene no committee no any na enim ya wa akwanya so beko sa committee ni no de on so akoto omo nti enhyehyɛ party no e be egu akwam ye hwɛ anim sɛ be by 26 na party for omo nya kukudro person party no at this level national omo form say they aba go through vetting no na publish it no move from prospecting candidate to prospective candidate. Omo nya akwanya say we call upon to us. Ye delegate on the conference. The delegate on the conference now is almost 6,000. There were national council members. There were national committee members. There were regional executive committee members. There were 16 regions. There were 205 constituencies. In the constituencies, the committee members delegate to the conference. And which the Council of Elders had the representatives there. Now, patrons and so the 15 ABBA. We are free. Yes, certain members of parliament, 107 delegate conference. There were external branch, the party constitution, somebody 12 delegates each. In all the except branches at the delegates the back home. There were union from Tesco, common institutions, the party Nigeria to the party A and system from almost the entity each ever. We are looking here, the minister, the deputy minister, the MMDCs, almost a delegate to the conference. The chapter of where a move to the foundation members in Benifua, Umujinemu, Edson Kata, my letter, a Brian Rector, a patriotic party. Almost a delegate conference on the baby. We know a delegate conference. Ramping from Abu Mudin, a party there, a bit accredited on Mumba conference, not as delegate. The only it's say public elections, political party at now, as a electoral commission, and I share my battle a breno, also prepared. In the party no in Tawa, as say a guacum. And non combatant, if I be brain never be share, Bamboo them in Yapa. In the party leader, already on the 20 and got a police service heading command. Bamboo who should say, and once I can't be but at the boy, and if I start the falling station, or in the mechanism so far there, and she welcome also taught him. Now, the MD said, union media for a domini, a drada, you see, but they said they are for a best of form, said the media for PhD. For Yamay no Euro chairman in Egypt. Just say it now because of now Yaya said the NCCM at the party for the rules and for this conference organization and a session and a year. And it's a stakeholders and no Mudin common. Obia be the 10 of a now a big no any perspective party and an answer to point or by the end December 2024, Ghana for the Tuaba American.
Okay. Yada sini chiremu ya diama na yembisa 1 or 2 BM. So far, ya chete se balloting na no vetting committee for report no ebe wi ansa mai balloting.
No de insiste elections committee no ebe tu na mo. Iwia the assessment ohuno yebemane the assessment ohuno yemani
I want to mention that as you
But you're the make ballot system. Ninak election process no. There were pre-election, there were during elections and post-election. Discussions are also prospective candidates no. Elections committee you became area. The see the better the have to just say cut them also. Cut them, but
Okay, inti after voting no nipa no eba se unqualified obi hu wo ha.
Any possible committee na de system or the version or the communicate report on candidates here ever all. I know the say if you are a them if you bidding or them through better forms no. Yeah, they go through forms from any other information they are available to the committee. If the officer be party national officer, if a cell that the committee and get there, or they be engaging for a better forms. Now, some committee share no so, and yeah, send to the party constitution, and now say the rules and regulations, and now say Ghana constitution.
Okay. Na woman so a asubmit eye woman report a woman ebeko vetting no. Say obi wo bibi fa any of the candidates in ho a kwan ben so no be fa so atwero de akwa committee no.
Oh, and party the committee no atuga. It will be our pet. Oma mo peto form ti ene omudin beja om say omo test what test no ate inti amanfo no elections company open there bibi e so na e be it na make us beyond forms na affiliate panel any your party constitution any rules and regulations that any Ghana constitution bibi ba na mudi be koso.
Okay. Yo. Baako na waka dey so the beba ne on.
Me say ye hwe ni say isan say mra inso e to e say pa unim say de e ko e dodo na pa e fit one at ide the almost percent at this 99% akaba
Enu na ye hwan ya?
Party ye hwe ni
A party ni baben and all contest o maye.
asama ye ka ono ani
Ono anim no. Evans izo adwim. So mo kan ya na ke yakwa akofre no. So mo kan na yakwa ne camp, na yakwa akobisa say o de ba na so ye de.
Party no what to say ya. We if you asem ye nyakukudo of party.
Okay.
At national level Kasia, no one can get no amazing need. The shaming will be a year for the Pina Queen, Danicum, party and nomination, and once and picnic now, a sort of for by a close of it. And so it's not the independent. Any and I said, you saw the indeed a toy or and Samuel, maybe so makes a set of it. I mean, into the acquaintance. And then elections to be sure. Yes, I see it will be we will
Position ben na sa nipa na opere.
position na I want a man for say them boy na. If you not
Evans na de o mo am crowd. Why do you say the question the anya de obeyi ano? Dia mi bi say de as na de wunyi ano.
My uncle we are na enyumre na ye din komo people ni na pepe mestro
Sawo. Yo. Evans ya that's no pay.
Nyamen kam ho.
Na go point strap.
Le moye may na eni.
Yo.
Em repam ye din komo.
Pepa so mate be that's it. Ya be strap. Evans Nimako or your director of elections said the man NPP and the din komo into us wa wo fa form na my nipa 52 and the 51 e dia ba wa wo de no e my no o say Uni mo.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Abino su nipa no nem no ho se we de nya fe na. It was adio, was you position be also positions na. But I'm so much hwani so de beko. But me so bi gidi se nipa no de beko. Ontimi conversation.
Anaya.
Wo na ba be bodin director of elections amodin a wo nim nipa gro. Ana wo conjecture. Wo ye conjectures.
Bam say aya de wo wa ya. Okay, according to paper you. Was say womu a national chairman aspirant ya womu din wa hai. Professor Christopher Meyakumfi. Steven Ayensu Intim. Steven Asamoah Boateng. Same Crab. Akwesi wo say eje. To say fa ikwe otu. Ana George Kwabena Bankwa yeboa. International chairman no enipa womutin wa he na omugina. Ena vice chairperson no Edmond Opon Pepra Alhaji Masawood Osman. Mark
they say wo fifi funani ase no akwa ko sama. Okay.
Mark Jewels J Anan. Rita Asobayire. Mike Omare Wade. Bakun Kansan. Kingston Akumin Kisi. Dankwa Smith Ayatema Bute. Ismail Yawuza. Na wosu Kenwood. Ana Alfred T. Boy. Eba no General Secretary wanu monso a omu kofa ya fere no kama eti akwa efibie ne ho abrantie lawyer Justin Kodu Afrempong ya ta fere no lawyer Okumkom wono wose papa kofo pa ne ho nso afese wotina wa husa abrantie nie wonim adwuma no wonim so why obi a boys no pati ne so pa especially grassroots no womu frɛ no Okumkom lawyer Justin Kodu Afrempong ana Musa Idrisu Superior ono nso edimu akotene Frederick Opariansa John Buedu oni ye general secretary ya womu tese na djuma pent wansan to aso ana Charles onua wontobisiu Ramsia Ajimai Prempe wono nso afare for general secretary ena womu nso a womu fare bio aye me Mary Posh Odro Collins Ninchiri Niama Dr. Charles Jamina ena Dr. I Yusuf Tedem National Treasurer nso womu nie National Organizer nso Daniel Ni Kwate Tatos Glover, Eric Amwakutum, Right Esifi Kumi, Dr. Kwame Efriye, Henry Nanabuache Nanabi, Sir Teduede, Nana Ousufo Ena Ebano, Emma Edom Frefo Nonswa, Omua Edimu Akotene pa, Ewo Emma no Hono Mononso, Aye. Kate Jemfua, Yata freno about Tampaketi Jemfua, ono oya National Women Organizer dada, ena ne juma panti, wano krade ne forms no, 16 regional women organizers ni nyina na kabo mu a, womusa kwafa de ademano, enti ya wane de, womusa binumu tinenjinemu de nso, womu ya matrama kwai, one day straight, wano ana wako, ena hajia, Saudatu Said Ellen Ama Daako ena Kosia Sewa Bonsu woman fight for women organizer National Youth Organizer Prince Kama Guma Salam Mustafa Abanga Yakubu Fuseni Michael Sebuate Kakali Klinsman Mensa woman fight National Nasara coordinators and so Alhaji Muazu Isaka Kunata Awa Muhammad, Ismail Haruna, Sulemana Arasan Atipo, Anna Abdul Rahman Diallo, Abdul Aziz Haruna Futa, Anna Haruna Meza, Sankofwe, ɛna ɔmu egyina na yato ɔmu so aba na saa nipa yi ɛna ɛbɛn mi sɛ baako ɛnfa ne deɛ nkɔɛ.
Eti deɛ woyɛ nyinaa no baako no wamfa nkɔ no yɛ hwan.
ɛyɛ mi sɛ saa man wei.
Anyway, how you need 100.9. Kwabena, mami ni enkomo emene Dr. Christopher Ampedu, oye West African Director at the Mass Samaritan Strategy, osan eye lecturer at Pentecost University, yeneno, in common in fa eye cathedrals and semia, ababeto jaya yedi hon, enkomo even en rayane, Honorable Clementa Park, ebobo no amabiso yankwai. Na yenye eye papa adwen kire because ono de eba eye religious studies a otumi se wa bi mu yie pa. Dr. Christopher Ampedu ye mo ache.
Me jo so ma Jerry.
Na me ba cho won to say anopai.
Adum ti e ho ye pa na ho so.
Ya me adom boko. Good. Yeah. All right. Enkomodi a ye dia fa eye ye cathedral a ye si ho. Ye bisa se so enkomodi no ye chia no. Ana ne kwemu ano no womo a criticize womo so agitum se yensi eye cathedral no say net here.
Yo major me sanche obio chia tifo na da so to on sa kwanje se me nche ma adwene o cathedral no aya na e bi koso a e ji se yi policy ima se be boy because ye kwa ye be yin o ma no nkoto no na ye die e gi se na esi ehia e pa e hia ye so bia aya na aya e nya ne bia ho twe e wo mu se nipa akan se bebre e fa senior president e she bose e yo no a na die ana se de bosha a wo she nyankopon se na me na do no e president so si cathedral e man. At the same time, so no, senior parliamentarians would be a cafe. Because I had no call parliament. Ma, one more marking and sana, or maybe can be a boy mana, or more. I, that's the one who can I say, may need a home celebrity, and I may know me agency. Say, ye didn't periphery a dead, I was ID. And at the same time, the wire. Ebi muso ekasa fa ho say wokom anabe mu ayetim ana say asitchemu enkoyi enye samri na say ye kateta e de gwa cathedral. Oh ma Jerry ye kase wokom a ana tu dia enye ye mri nkoa no dia wo sa ba bi gana for bi to aban beba ama watuni etu ohia se I can assure you, true. How to baby casting of it number, I be unemployment. If you want, I'm be a human true. At the same time, to be a cassette or bright woman, or how are you woman? Now, could I not your woman? I baby, baby, that to me, how we now, I'm not gonna for what ton true. These things, no, one, a door, free, tip, basically, a becker swallow. Cathedral, as my again. My Jerry, say, what to find Biblia. For example, Oko Washington, D.C. What call our cost that would be no, and answer on a visit, no. There be a little bit in baby, monument. Ana to almost in a beer as to be ye do bet in I'm who say, oh, ni Washington, Ana to New York, near Emma, New York, I did in ye. Who call Germany, who call Holland, Paris, just as so near market, I can see almost near Mamma, and no one didn't know a chin, Mom, near Emma, Paris, near Ma, Amsterdam, Amsterdam. Oko Japan, just you do any Shinto shrine, Buddhist shrine through, and you do the because I know near ma, Oko, which we will not say Emma Tokyo, Tokyo,
Niema dada bosom sum niema ne niema saa niema yi so no enya ade awfo ya wodo ani kohwe kekew wutua eno akwa kohwe eye sources a my bebre saa ni we of the enya sika now yeah president adwen ho so ye amoman Ghana no ye mu bi no ya agree say yes e wo mu ka mu chi wo but nya ye kan wasa nya ade a empem kwan fa so e bi ya obia sa wo hwe tania design no kratia che Israel people be call Israel because of niema did that one my Bible I can want them no yes so visible yes so real baby you call is the African Mount Zion I was so any other this so a bit more just Mount Olive you so atem yenka enye from her now wouldn't the number of people are Israel as if the car almost saying just to visit to see all this. Oko wall of prayer, baby, amount for do requesting now cause some for bombay. Now ocean nipa a bombay pimpemne as you be our own just to do that. Now Ghana had never had a bit of is Israel ocean design not it is like bringing Israel right in Ghana, the whole of Africa will be a baby for Shenya. You can't sorry and that's awesome and I think I think how Israel over to be and be a war Ghana who be sick and will be at you are or better Ghana I just even the conference by you say or by and then they want to visit places until I kept close because they bring so call the national theater and me say will be better Ghana he will not want to visit. At the same time, a place they kind of say, we call Burkina Faso within 2 weeks ago. Now, our service of God superintendent now so I can see Sunday or my acquaintance say the congregation got over 2,000 people. Now, what more can I introduce to me? What a branding of Ghana. Now, you're one of my Africa ha, or my penny, and ya dream say, or basic cathedral. Israel, Aqua, maybe I should go on the Yamano. Or will be on TV that Africa ha, or my penny, and ya side, you know. This a Ghana man, and ya dream to see this actually, I'm going to the way even what introduce to me, no, just that decision, Pono. Look at Kenya, a very influential person. Burkina Faso. Look at how he's praising Ghana for that. But Ghana, that is a man for Kasa, yeah. And woman say, "Oh, mine, why are you? Abrabomu, I am." Now, so what? The president have intended, no, it's not for the president. And now we, and for generations, every anymore, you cockran, baby to country Madagascar, South Africa, baby, Ghana, or Batuswa, or Peso should be Pia, Yashin, and Podium. Maybe it's a long photo that I asked him, Papa, Yanko says, oh, crap. Now, Nibaji Ghana for me. Ghana. Kwanya ta agye ye bibi ahye de no yam ma jare mi jase de ma titi e wo Burkina Togo Cote d'Ivoire no enye ti Ghana for ye special but Ghana nyame som Ghana ye nyame suro Ghana ye kasa bibia mu nyame adom nyame no ma nyame sam asubie se Ghana de ese oboy ho ban no ma ni tumi di ye man ti ye bibi ahye dan bodi no jama I can't let's say, woman, because a baby, you have got to get true. I'm a Ghana for what home. Obie, you will say, woman, baby, and maybe or my yen and nip and woody. But But to condemn it the way even a Christophobia condemn no. Because the BBS would be a new young say seem to become one. Yes, rather than say, yet Casa we are ya say, Ebia, or new or ban. And by and was here and now, oh my one. I beg you, if you come in Congress. Yes, now, you say, if you are certificate, we know, no better get you here. Yes, a bit me, I a crab, but no one else between after that. And to say, baby, Amma and let did that change. Amma a best and now, Amma Africa, no, say even South America, Asia, a month for we want to just come and see. I shouldn't put any in your mouth. Say, you're going to pass encourage you no ana so mu say one more on cost na e she just what dan say kasa ya say ya adan eyo no ebusudie.
Okay, dog na enya aban na no ama ho kwan ema nipa bi ekasa ya said you would describe no e de fa ho because aban no me nya ne tie se cathedral ye ba be see enya de a ede ohaw kase bia ba beto oman no foto so yanka bi nhie mu na 2018 finance minister present 2019 budget statement okaka hie mu say aban be provide seed money eka asase a aban no ana oman no ye de be ma ho afei ye kwa yanimu a yankwa kwahwe a budget statement no ba bia ni ho a specify say sika wei yede kwa kobo eye cathedral no ho bra iti woni woma criticize ni bidin koma ne ya wom kan say wom ni house yesi cathedral na mom kwanya aban ne faso eyi oman ni sika ede kobo cathedral no ho bra no ene wom susu say nam ne kwan so iti anya aban no na wabie sa window no ama amanfo ka ho nsam ya
Jerry, I'm say we don't ya adwene. Nipa. Yetimi enfom so. Ebi ahya se no. Wa nwi ankosa. Ene abansa. Ena ebasa nso a tinka ebi efa ne kwan mu ansana where your man is kai. Ebi awanye. But no point to be ma sa vision ni sa di ya wo ye. Etumi ye ade bonia enunkwa amatwa anka ebia o man no hawo no esobeti enti me nka se tie kan se abanu ye ni fam die wanye ye be kasa ho ye but let's ye kasa ho a aya mumma ye nwen kwa edim say that dia aban ewie ya nsema ba ho bebre no they don't even know, and now they don't have a clue of how important such a project is for them. See that? The announcement, they say, I know people, they can find money to do it because Major is able to find the same way buying an answer or minor Japan here. We must have a cassa in a campaign, I am ma yasa because a home ufaso enya akufado na akufado de yayi wo mo di na chi ne na people nya be ko badachi nti bayina e mo ba baso aman e ne be anu nyam kese so aman na wo na ba bia tese amanfo beka ama Ghana tena Ghana ni na ba bia anu nyam wo ho man ti me yi say yes say kasa ho say ni awanye ni yes kasa ho but ye kasa ho a na stress mumma yum ade papa ena mampani adwen ho man no ebeboy that
aye ne ye nipa bi adwen se o mampani ebro kan se ono anu wa hye ne Nyankopon bo se obeye mampani a obesi saa dan we e de ahye Nyankopon enumonyam na ne akwakwa ne personal pledge iti ano no nka bosha o de be hye o mamu no se oba obeye amaye ho itina ko mampani na ho fa ne botom sika isi saa fo na o ye saa argument we no About your toss ana.
Well, but I was like, yeah, say, oh, yes, you make my cancer. I thought I'd been said you'll be a bit natural. But, yeah, or my pay can, a Japadia, or Yama, or my gun. And the Pepper pledge cry. And yet, yeah, what you did be, and I Kufuado, President Diantoso, a Japadia, or Yama Ghana. Now, President Swahili. And Abandanya said, no, if you be a legacy, ma or minor, and yet and plain cry, that should be a man and animal bar. Yes, you are going to study with you, a Yapadia or minor. And see, or can say personal, but because I dream, or dream home, I'm out of mine, or to be, yes, we just legacy, a legacy. The being and Kopataho say, Kufua, Nana Kufuado, President of Ghana, National Cathedral. Daddy, and your man, dear. It's what kind of sample. This a very Japanese on mine now. On mine, no more home. Say a home pass with dear no. Why, what is it? I say, yeah, will be so bad idea when you be on your armor. Now, I wouldn't have the wow. And one that's so good, the panel. Man, they know to be yet because of to be if you are open rather than to condemn if you want also by when you are yet, oh, the dark and Ponya, you will be a war. I near any area, and you'll be our any M1, who made you people. No more, my dear, or man on cost law, or my count on M who so be yes, or yes, I'm on mine. Na when to be answer no ankasa na ho den na sika tu anya ezi nya dwe ho ayo manager padie
Okay.
o man me se be tiambo ama akok.
All right. Said ya yehu ni say betimi asombo e de ama o men no. Sanso na enti say yetimi hwe say ebeja yawdie bi e wo nipa bi mu because ene no records ene ne ya yetete ne say amanfo bi a yedwiri wo madan gu ye kra na wo sa bia ye ho no. Compensation say yedema woman and patasika say yedema woman. And koi, we want you near your better not one for so many years. Now you see a dear way show mine and you it's so not at the yaudie about the shendy pebimu because you want template SC baby. Or memu compensation who tria and whom commodiano ye baby a walk on a dear son yabema by them who say and she share that ponoso says halfway. In Patasika bi o say ye twene etu ama omo wo ma say ye relocate to ye tim relocate to ye na fa ya odi bi akwa akwache ni pamu ye beye na ama ade no amfa kan bi ama meka ho
A very important point in our okay because idea ya should and good no nyam no and say nipa di hu ya ana say nya pain bi e woni pa and everything me just say Penia, ye can want them say, and no, this Vivia, a bit chia, and who can. And who can't get to get it saying now. Maybe we will receive at the right time, no. Once I associated with God, and not this, penny for a different penny, you know, as I said, for many bound who say, the aviation and for the young, and to me at the same time, even nippy. Enya paint bi anas umuni ya na omo atu hana mo bia say ye conversation no no ma hwese obia be yan ne fam dia am paso so ebeye senso dia e she dan ko din anu nyama no dia is a very very important point.
Okay. Dr. Christopher Ampedu anopai yada sese oni edin komo
Committee with Damas nyami shira mo
Yankopon shira so pa Yene Dr. Christopher Ampedu or your West African Director Edema Samaritan Strategy onu na yene no edin komo the need 100.9 suni jumedi ne Ghana Montie
Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie
Midin the Magjerio say AGYEMAN ye jina wane mu na nsem no ye bisa na ye de ama o mame nkwa me messages no yan hwei yan ko box no mo ne yan ko hwe messages ababigum ye kinka bi fam ma. We say good morning Magjerio. When it comes to collection of taxes and other monies from the citizens. Our leaders always compare Ghana to other developed countries, but they do not compare us to these same countries when it comes to infrastructural development. Where Yana Funaneku and Odia Bay. Where is the champion McJerry? My name is Interzone Kaswa Ubum Road, Interzone Community. I'll say, hey, see, even Ukraine, what is happening over there? Most of Ghanaians thought the problem is only us. Let's calm down and let's calm down. There are things better ahead of us. We, yeah, okay, it's a zone. And now, Odiaba from Kaswa. OPK Patriotic Voices, all the free, yeah, go so. OPK say Ghanaians should have trusted, Ghanaians should have trust in Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and MPP government, who are transforming Ghana and should not listen to the NDC lies and propaganda. Because the alternative is scary and empty. Regards to Dramina, Dr. Dramina, aka Dr. China. Yo. Where's a good morning, McJerry? Please, you, the media, should let these leaders know that they are the biggest threat to the security of this country. They must know that their wicked behavior terrorizes the voiceless, weak, and poor. They starve them in the advantage, and how can public funds be used to fund the president's private promise, while he is yet to deal with the promises that he made to the nation? Where Ayedrisu na few all the way from Kaswa. Sule Sunyani KTK. Also, does the former President Mohammed and his clueless NDC listen to themselves when they speak about the national issues such as the corruption, economy, employment, and infrastructure? Someone who couldn't answer a simple question about corruption at BBC interview is now talking about corruption. Chia, where you Sule Sunyani KTK. Where see, although Nanado's presidency tells you to look left, but he actually means look right. He has lied throughout the presidency. That I will be surprised if someone is surprised that Nanado has been using taxpayers' money for the cathedral when he has told us that it wasn't be funded by the taxpayers' money. We are telling you Finland, Utran Watobo. Nana Kwame your past credit in some. Also, kudos to Honorable Alexander Fenner Markin for briefing the House on the political and security situation in Ghana. And I say, also check JFK. I'm modified if Samaikas or say Ghanaians should stop throwing rubbish into gutters because it will create flood when it rains. I'm modified, thank you. Well, say good morning, McJerry. Please tell the Speaker of Parliament to shut up. If his pay can't survive him, he can resign. On Hinaba Richard, Eddie for UK, where you see me as a conveyor belt. Rainbow Difficult, so I said the Youth Start program is a very good initiative, which will help most of the youth in entrepreneurship. My plea to the government is that the Youth Start should be a permanent policy. Rainbow Difficult. We say I still don't understand why President Akufo-Addo continue to allow non-serious Sarah Joasafo to still to be at post. But in different Denmark. In Ayonde, Amasamaim, if the president has empowered his cousin Kenufurata to rubbish all our laws, use the national purse anyhow as his bona fide property at the expense of the national disasters, health insurance and school feeding, what message and boldness will MPP communicators get to go on air when everyone is complaining that unprecedented symbolic management of the economy, of free looting of the national resources? Rabbi Fashion Fedichem song near Golden Hotel, or say, why is NDC people forcing President Akufo-Addo to do his work? We Ghanaians believe Nanado and Baumia they are performing. Nobody should distract them. Well, say good morning, McJerry. Nanado needs to do Operation Clean Your Appointees. Hey, or Chinibagwame Braco. Only they don't try a reshuffle. Because I say appointees ni bi wɔn nyɛ papa. Okay. Yawuza LD Free Swammen. Also, things are very hard, and it is reality across the globe. But I believe the policies being rolled by the MPP government to mitigate the situation will soon yield results. And let's not fall for the NDC deception, because Ghana would have been worse than we are experiencing today if they had been on par. Yawuza LD Free Swammen. Well, say good morning, sir. Please tell Kwabena Mafo, Alan is no more popular like before. Currently, Dr. Baumia is more higher. Alfred Odifree Achim Ejuafo. Also, me can check Kwabena Mafo. We say congratulations to Dr. Baumia for launching the bank mobile money service. Mr. Digital, Yiko Komesa, Domipele 2. Teacher Kujo Edifree Tiabonama Dental, so say Ghanaians NDC party in the opposition must give us a break in Ghana. What did they do when they were in power for the past 8 years? NDC, they should stop making those noise. Teacher Kujo, did I say? When Honorable Sarajo Asafo is going through. Honorable Sarajo Asafo, in fact, what she is going through is very unfortunate, and her situation has badly affected some of us because we worked very hard to send her to the apex of her political career. But the rate at which she has fallen down flat is very unfortunate. Yao Osankide. Taifa. Tete Divri Sunyane, Wawesua. Say yes. Due to the global challenges, Ghana is equally hit by economic issues. But the government is doing everything possible to turn ties around. Though there are hardship all over the world, salaries of workers are being paid. We ayetete tunyane. Royal Gabi di Fiefie Kuma. I say the Ghana card is like the catalyst that will help fast track our national data. The card is a great initiative and it's not one day project. Ghanaians shouldn't listen to the NDC propaganda and lies. Let's have patience. This will be right. Well, it's a good morning, Mark Jerry. The government of Ghana is already suffering with money issues, and MPs are still demanding for their ex gratia. I think they should first have the growth of the country in mind, because they already have the allowances. Ericus Gaspar, virtually US. Well, it's a good morning, Mark Jerry. This Shogologo government party, but feeding school children with a malnutrition food. Because the school feeding program left fund, but it has money to print free education, branded shirt, Okabisma. Nungwa. Well, the Ghanaians are very wise, Mr. President. When Dr. Baumia, don't deceive us. Isa in Samwom Zongo. Well, so Dr. Baumia is not ashamed of himself by declaring as the best liar in Ghana. Someone has a letter. EP down. On the declare a Google search. For saying the Sally Fukaswa. Also, we shouldn't throw refuse into our gutters if you don't want Accra to flood as we see today. Yo. Esuba Yata. Also, Accra will continue to flood if the residents do not change their attitude towards the environment. Esuba and Odiabe. When so say nobody can never convince me that there is nothing secret between Nanado and Adjo Asafo. Mesha Kasante, meant to a message in Subian because the Alke can be minim. Okuya say, Kwablabi, Benghazi. Also, John Mahama said posterity will jail President Akufo-Addo. It has come to pass. In terms of infrastructure, John Mahama is far ahead of President. I mean, quite a minute, Charles Onia want to be sued for spy as the General Secretary for the MPP. Then he didn't come on. Charles, Manche.
I'm better, Majodo.
I'm about what to say.
What your movie?
Yeah, then you go pass it. Yeah, never director of elections, Kasai, or say I can't depart back home. We don't file it. And one,
Davi or the Madasi, which year it's in on the National Council Mokon, win for domination. Ended that Mr. And for your especially mass of nomination.
That is good. Right. Say saying na wayo ahoboa for the vetting and our subsequent processes are mobile fem.
But I say, vetting is in James that I think also from the office of the party. I 2-term reserve secretary and 8 years a member of the National Council. Look at them, you're not going to pay for when you know about the crowd, no, I don't know. Maybe I made 8 years in the crowd. I'm so much mobility. Basically, the whole bay of it lies within the bosom. The media will watch a monk for Moko, because MPP, the party, Papa, a party, or the oldest political party, Ghana, another political tradition. If you be a so I'm not there, there, go to my ear, and I'm to my poor party, no can be do. And this is soon to so me at maybe sound was the map, which of a damn made them come from another dad or another, pedal mushroom and people, another capacity.
Ediane ma Charles Onua want to be see. I was so much confidence say obetimi the general secretary ewo MPP mo.
That's it. Yes, I am confident, but I'm not complacent. Well, until the party in the oldest political tradition. Ghana, since 1990, in political distance, back at the MPP by 8 years, no couldn't sharper. In the psychology of the voter, another guardian populace, some they are now. You break the cycle. As a political party, I am Papa and I am an MDJ. He is a very efficient party. But I think that we need to modernize this party and managing it effectively. Only then they were polling station, for polling station, they were where electoral record date. Essential, you were constituency executives. Now, the polling station in for 2,000 park. But I'm interested in their collections, but into the data. Okay, you go to me win and I hate to move. This story as it will be because politics are scientific. Okay, that my poor radio station. There's a combination of three: data, message, and the personality. I mean, the maybe I think it will win political elections. I mean, elections. The baby, basically, no. I'm not for sure. What's me you do? The move to the party and our for message for Papa. Message yes me wrong. Doesn't mean that there are no one on Papa that on him it boy. Sometimes they go to my YouTube and so a customer would see. Or so many people for or customer with 20 kakra or.
Okay. So far want to abonumu what me achini manta munum nyina.
That be wicked in the start because only starting I'm picking nomination I start into the starting call round. And my minimum is the regional secretary 8 years. Yeah, a 7 officer. A member of the National Council. Now the very obviously constitution and party rules are made the mobile protect navy. I mean I don't want to be seen the Mobuto. But or am I submit on nation the condemn to my head Marco. Within a month I can do that, but that doesn't mean that in Crawford Bonkomo, it won't Bonkomo here because the man came being the party officer for 8 years. And that's why I'm going to be a chairman. I know how to interact with people and work at them moko make sure delegate and sada able to abado.
Inti dia Emma wodanso ɛwɔ other contenders no mu no ɛyɛ
Oh, I mean, in the quite moderation qualities or effectively, no, I managed Western Region as a regional secretary for 8 years. We give them results of your Canadian small majorities. The chief, yes, it become 80. It will geography and such. Now you connect for the manager prime minister. The bone 2015 on prime minister, and problems PNC, flag bearer on it doesn't mean so I think that one was managed so well. But 2020 baby problems to have a team a drop it and see I may experience some more which I think is positive in the sense that I've looked within me. I'm an effective planner, effective manager, have good list skills. The way I may have I believe that on your party may be to the bone will be so many uncle day or you had to put nature the man. Yes, there's something called loyalty. Loyal is not just following person. It will be nature as loyalty. We cook in papa. It's nature that I see loyalty, but I would define loyalty as that being able to tell the person maybe I go wrong and now they people just in the store or task no one I'm not so. And that's how I see. But your loyalty, or you're teaching nature, I'm loyal to you. But about my accomplice in the crime, that's a non was no cash prison for the nature but loyalty, I don't see. A bisama amazing. The mutuma it doesn't mean that one of your contesting and to offer. Everybody has something to offer. I believe that every time I see that unique.
Na wama na ɛwɔ madwen sɛ otwe obi te sɛ the incumbent John Buadu nitu no ɛbɛyɛ den enti mumu bia mobɛpere sɛ mobɛ twɔtwɔfoɔ panyin di ama MPP no sɛbio na ɛkɔ akɔyɛ sɛ agudie bi na mudi
Oh, that be on agudie na yakɔno winner in dey support emsu winner do as a con emsu bi adamala bo emsu yes, about the strength and weakness. Yeah, so about should be honest. Don't have to underrate anybody. Yes, I incumbents. My incumbents sometimes incumbency disadvantage over number. Yeah, so and I enumerated how organize our primaries and if effective coordination no, it doesn't mean that when you be there on the say 100 meters America de Piade Louis Kubriki record 1992. What can they be anxious and Tonano could do 100 meters in Pochasa and the Yenio sailboat until I'm saying is in the other new. Of course, I incumbent, but by human be we feel that we can bring fresh ideas. I mean, 2010 parliamentary primaries for Hunter West. I did not win. But it's now 2012 Supreme Court case. They share 8 months court case. Share your problems for your party. I did a book call for MP. I'm a call as regional secretary. What party no can be done. I'm paso. Time behind a data there. But you freshen up things. You tighten on your managed party. Because this party is a very efficient party. We're not managing it.
Okay. House, yada say na ya wish well. Why?
Let me show.
Yakopon so house. Yane aye Charles Onua want to be seal or aspire as the general secretary de ma NPP. Ono na otene kana I need 100.9 kwabena e de krata ni bi ba beto aso sisi ya de ama.
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Taste natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya jon to ma me ensa duku potomanto. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Udan kwanu tumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura dia ka ho. Uhade e wapi ho. Ukasa batete. Eda fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up a baba worry.
Aso.
Ye fear said this way chocolate drink, your sorry, no pan, no num. Ye bishop free gym no snack. Ye nya ho no ye de serve womo. Ye did we any a pebibia bogu yad yasua. This way chocolate drink in yanum. And at this one, what's yanua? Has it a wom, cocoa wom, brick wom, bibia wom. I don't hear any so
this way chocolate drink.
You hear any so
FDA, I just said you didn't crack to more to say a ye.
MONTIE OHA AGYEMAN PONKNO NEEDS FM.
Ghana MONTIE. Ghana MONTIE. Ghana MONTIE. Ghana MONTIE.
Ghana MONTIE Sunday Bodi 100.9. Wo hwe omre na no woche abo apan simano aduasan sia 836. The Thursday's edition of the Ghana MONTIE ye de ebrewo no. I do enjoy because of the 0503721744 Commodore na yidi ewa ha beja phone so beba said ya woni no na ya toato adwen o man Ghana na ya dwendwen ho said ya de o man ne be kon kai kwamna e pa cho yanko na France am ni bi twam ni
Abusa for the background time di bay the new crusading guide what the aban water say we call a Ghana Revenue Authority. I say, ya said that Baba Piece will be unfaddy or befa. Sir, a catassin proye ni dream dear coswo no. The baka tetres a museum near so. What did Tabin Quahonum quire on the thing? Ewo Nipa crow besubers a 1 week here. Nenisio Kran Sada. Sir, dubious, illegal. Ena yen tendi catassin muaso. A quabonia yan fasun sika. Enkofo tuan keten Ghana Revenue Authority for ekwatakre nkofo minim egu nkofo aduma kwatete firi wo muntan no wo mu de kodu wo maso e wono mu a eja wajo na akwaya te se de yaya saye obi amfa de ode befa na wo mu okọ se enkofo aduma wo mu ye mu kwa na mu kwa kwatete wo mu to a se de Ghana Revenue Authority for ebesi atake wote se de waba ba wi wo made ya etoa nkofo tuama wonum nya to ketwa ya tete de atekere wo man enso we de anya sa nete watasa sa wukọ Ghana Revenue Authority sa wukọ yan sisemu ade afo mu sika sam ho a wo betie mu bu agye esanse sania Reverend Amisada wo wusu amu a ene maame ba ko a wode ni mfoni ababato anim sei Miss Julie Esiam enom esidi o ma kabom wo honom a wo mu ye no enya asam ketua edan ya yeso wo mu nkwasi yansan kofa consultant aso besi ni atam sikama no consultant wo benten ni atam sikama no oh def track of one betumi asi ni atam sikam wo mu no wo ma fatira kwaji wo mu hye enti sa yentendi kataso sanim wo mu aso sikadie ana akoso Ghana Revenue Authority wonom a the Bokrate aka ho asem wa ha na de amede to aso aye the Bokrate the Chronicle aposif akwakwati asojafo miensa na sa asojafo yi wo mu kokro no bo amurobri na aposifo te sa amurobasi e won sakna eben amasaman ye wo Greater Accra region ha na bra wo mu chi wo nu mu abra wo mu akọ robri no wo mu kwose ya Kwapra Gebra ya we yesojeni woka ho Elikam Adams ono si yesojeni ono so ka ho ena Esiedu Stanley ono si yesojeni robbery no ono so ka ho ena soja fo tese na adia pa na ekonso yi se ye nyaamo ye de mo be company mfo aso ye ampa wo mu de wose ye wo ama yete asoja fo mi ensen ya anwurobri ekoso ewo nsakena ya wo mu akɔwrɔ bonkɔfoɔ bi agititi wo mu ho nneɛma ebi mobile phones no wo mu sika ɛne wo mu akadeɛ bebre kurakura wo mu no saa sogyafoɔ na edi sansamoni a aposifoɔ akɔkɔkye wo no mu a wɔkyɛ sɛ aposifoɔ no ayɛ adeɛ paa wo mu kyɛ sɛ wo mu bɛbɔ Ghanafoɔ ho ban ampa ɛma saa abɔnefosɛm a na ɛkɔ so yi ampa wo mu ɛde wɔse ayɛ wɔyɛ a yɛtumi akɔkye saa nkɔfoɔ yi. Na the Obakata Daily Guide, Katafa Tosu Ensia, what the Abana, what the Mua, Possi for no Muyamienu, Yedika Possi ni Bako, na was a ghetto, ya one ghetto boys no, Omu and Muri. Na 2 police officers see, na Enuboni and a Krekra Omu, police officer, General Sergeant, Lotu Abeku, ya officer war. From police unit Accra and General Sergeant or also the Isaac Nisowa that have run one day one day Ubewu and you have run one day or Accra Regional Police Command a one or war now Sergeant Abokwe a brother Ria and Womuti no Okuta ewi passing kwa ya tetere ne kama 84 parcels eyewi ibi ya wodi tem wa badi aposi for stop on was wanyina enti okwa anim kakra na ne ka no kobubu faaso ebu faaso na wi nyina ana ato apetie posi da wu ye gina wa hu nyina wi ekura wu nie enti aposi fo na wo mu chi wo mu nua posi ni a wi ekura no a wo mu anya katasumo mu aso no saa posifoɔ mienu no yabo wonu mu abaso epeja wonu mu dibrem ena de na wo se ghetto no a wono nso enum wi no eya one day wono nso ya interdit no ade aka agbeko ho ya wo mu gusu a wo mu yi wo mu asem no mu ansisemu se aposifoɔ de saa nubɔne ho dai de ensam fata wonu Maame Sara Duasafo Daily Guide Katafa tosomiensa Chairman Adama Privileges Committee of Parliament Joseph Ewusu ana wadarete se wo mu samai Maame Sara Duasafo adena ba Parliament na sade ebe ya wo betie nti yantom pitin de ubokratem yanfa bi mpiti social media so baby a wo woso wasasase tokuro mu krampa still wo bete na wodi nyano aba yakɔ 78 na fama Maame Sara Duasafo ti ehia no enti sa statement ya wo mu sande ba ye Director Public Affairs Ketiado ena ne nsasase a wotese mpanimfo na ka se won tra sa krata no wogina article so empeswan article 97/1 Constitution Order 15 16/1 standing orders your parliament wo so obi amba parliament 15 sitting days ya asasi ebisa ne de kudie nti a Maame Sara Duasafo no ama ebinum adinka akɔsia committee no ayawaso central mrasebejani an kote wodi obuo ma wo mu wɔkɔye asen central Canada kompre ko Japan ono nso de obuo ma wo mu wɔkɔye ono kura de wɔkɔ no okuta nkrata etre se wɔyare ema wɔkɔje na home kakra eno se wɔde kɔye na mom Maame Sara Duasafo ono kura de wɔkɔ afinie wɔse ne ba ho mfa no eye ne ba bɛya wɔse ne ba boy no wɔyare na yade a ne ba ne yade ne yasete se wɔno ne maame no etena no ho eni kwa so obi different bi abetena no ho se jampani so obi behwe wade yie no aya na nte se de wa wote ho na wɔde akode kwa akogye wobie nipa kro be kekemagu no so na sitie go there sleep by force akore nso ani nkum na ye ba be sha akode so wona but wo maame de oh my boy what is wrong with you what are things mami my leg is hitting me na maame na nkasa atrɛtrɛ de ama no mami I will drink water na maame no ankasa akoyi nsuo de ama no mami my tummy na maame no ankasa afra doctor for wodi ni gya obi a na nsɛn wode wo mu ahwɛ nkwadaa wo fie ya ye di wo mu gya wo mu no Tia omu tiantiam gu nkwada no so. Tia omu tiantiam. Ebi wo kro mu bo nkwala no. Enti maame Sara Adu Asafo ntumi nya ne ba no ema obi a. This one no atena no ho na wo sa akwara no de ne hu hia ta parliament no. Esan say parliament we begu na ni party ase. First parliament yegu, second parliament yeko, third parliament yeko. We de atoso wote. Ye da so te wo. Enti wo ka se wo di parliament ye chiri bebrebe a ne ba no nso parliament we 4 years to come ebegu na ne ba no a oda so afre ne mami. Enti wonni emra sebeda no eti bebre na ne ba wo fre ne mami. Mami. My mami on jama mami na 3 die na asamo nto akwara no na wotere bi no wowu no woye ne dai awo ya ye da bi enti ote wo o hye ne ba no akwara no friend mami no so ade so yes my boy enti owo hono mu a ohwe ne ba no nkakra kosiste ewrade be ya adom a ne ho ebeto no. Yes, Magdalene.
Yes, Kwabena.
Yes, mommy. I'm from Mamma say do. Yes, mommy.
Kwabena was idea about going and more bad time. When it J. Be especially, I'm did say your bad time be. Yeah, weapon with you man now what to find. Abana, which ya woman now, mano, and the smiles. It is our old. Basa na wakoma man. Ade ma manage ba ko pa no me eno ma manage eye atemu ba ko ni. Don. Se makwakodu fie na eba no ote se ye bie gate amame ano hye wa daddy obo se na o hwato se fo.
Omo parliamentarians. Omo
say bia makwakodi MP wo dwaben na mebei won makoka wo mu nua panyin no ho UK na afi matese ba akwan yare a makwakwa no
obekọ na mekura no emra sebedafo yi esese nko mu kura ka wo mu hu bom Joseph se wusu ene ononyamfo temensa bonsu abambabe ketado
onye mra sebedwan
so wo no twere letters
me pa so anya bote ketado wa sign de bada na letter no
wo mu nyina bom na mafu anu play efiri akwa America wo mu gisɛn anu play gisɛn anu play mpo wanyi ahin bia na wo mafiri ya akwa America no wo makwa akɔsɛ ma me ne sɛ ne ba no wote sɛn ono anso ne wote sɛn wo mu kwa wo mu awɔ ne nkyɛn wo mu atete ne wure wo mu kana kuma ato ne yam etirei no wo mu aba bɛbɔ ya ma ne sɛ ye kɔɔyɛ ne ba no ho yɛ we die munya ne saa na mu tano ne constituency for chairman secretary organizer na nka mo wa prepare ticket we oyam rasebedani oyare ntie mo kwaje vesakura anya den na nka ma didiska constituency adidiska na mo de abom na mo afuadu pray na mo kwa America ho na mo akɔsɛ ne sɛ ne ba no ne ho te sɛn
enra honorable ayepe odame me mo odame atwa ne me se mebo ma wote ansa wa dan we do benya ne easy honorable ayepe e kan asem bi nti mebo ama watie ne wayi ano na wayi ano ansa
na mo nyina mo akɔhwɛ no mo kwa mo aka na kuma me na kuma ato ne yam adoa anya se ne ho beto no we wish him speedy recovery mo kokora mo atoto teddy bears ene flowers ibi ena
mami ko di nkomo ne mra
odibra
Nathan Boyo oye PR Redeemer United Club Foundation ye no eni nkomo Nathan oh is that the video any okay need 100.9 United Club Foundation ni nyina ne fa eye prepaid meters ai honsem e ba ye mribi atwam na akwakoba said they the soldiers military for airborne ECG na wo ma install a prepaid meters e wo ye Proboho ene nempatem. Yesaka nita na yene bidin komo.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Mami kwa na mene aye nita ni komo. Nita mache. Hey. Nita.
Yes, sir.
Na why na ne kasa ohi?
Oh, ebi na etwem na okasa.
Aza. Okay, yamo ache de ban nit FM so.
Mejimuso macha mutifo no nyina.
Etiofo jo so na mo to say.
Ye hu ye.
Nature say UCG phone install ye prepaid meters no. E wo mompata mo ho. E ho senkan te say still mo bonyu so.
Oh, and this kind beside me say question no answer. Wo dey member kire wo mu. Do you want my opinion on the fixing of the prepaid meters?
Mepe opinion on the process.
Fine. Omo di aba na omo fixi. Ma won say soldier fo pro omo fixi obi de e wo TV so se a. Na ade na ye no enye ntokwa na esi wa ha. E na se wo mu ba be fixi prepaid meters ma ya. E di soldier fo e beba say omo fixi prepaid meters. So say soldier for no watchman and I got to the ECG people and listen very carefully. I didn't hear you. We have a lot of engagements with ECG. What I say? Hello?
Nathan Yetio.
And at each engagement, no, you can't tell them say they have overbilled us and more so they've accumulated the bills and brought to us and that we cannot pay it. And I want you to say, oh, what my mistake? And I said, no. How are we going to sit one-on-one to solve the problem? Each time I hear transfer say, you better assemble no. Now, I don't know, I'm back conclusion. Now, call on the ban at the for Abba. What I say? The last time I had dialogue with them was at the national security. And our Mankasa woman Tom see they have reference already. They reference from 2014 to 2017, and I almost see they have ring fence again from 2018 to 2021. And yes, see, says idea. Much super person. Now, guiding document. They didn't do that. And president MC now over yellow any mania. Almost they can't call national security or culture on say say or threatening cruise no. And I don't think it is like that. Me personally, the Krubos are not saying they will not use the prepaid meters. So listen very carefully. But we are saying that let us come into agreement on how we are going to, when they say we should pay the amount we don't owe at all, how are we going to pay the models of operation, how we are going to pay? They didn't even show us. Of course, I saw them here yesterday, the UCG people. Okay, I talked to those men who are going to fix the meters. And he told me that I asked him whether they are going to put the old bills into the new meters, and he said no. And that those that the green fence are in Parliament now for discussion. You understand? So the meters are blank as they are coming. Only about 10 cities, 10 cities is on the meter now, so that when we finish using what they have put on, then we can continue to buy and use. You understand? You understand it? Mm-hmm. So there's nothing that proposed are refusing to accept prepaid meters, and for that which they brought soldiers. I mean, is it a matter of war if they are bringing prepaid meters to us? What I say? From a one can't say one pet. Now, so say the just said Diana, who told same design 100 cities, and now we be any that down. They have not been consistent. We told them that they should give us 10 years. Then they say it is so much for them. And they came with 2 years. And another time they came with another 5 years. So now 5 years is what they are working on now to do the fixing of the prepaid meters. And they are even giving us options that when they ask you whether you like the prepaid meters or the old meters, and you say you like, maybe you don't know what you have to say, and you say you don't like the prepaid meter, they will cut you life and reapply again for the meter at the cost of 700 cedis, according to what people told me on radio. You understand it? And per se, prepaid meter is a sensible way of using a user facility. Because if I'm going out, hello?
Ethiopia, you on it.
If I'm going out and my fan is on, I'll know that I am being prepaid, so I'll put it off and go out. So it's a wise way of using it. But I don't understand how they understood people who are here in the Probo. Probo are law abiding. The thing is, photo pa. Just say, I think we see what command almost balance one. So what I say. Eba okumanse over billion about okumanse and accumulated base. One more balance one. Now every Probo so they say photo the nibojo enya sa. And now, what would the well, we are not saying we will not take we don't accept the prepaid meter. You understand what I mean?
But Nathan, Wakasa Mono will say, Wakasa, one make keep personal inquiries. Ama wama catch them will say, Sa ekadadano, woman transfer my prepaid meters and so.
Yes,
so
yes,
what is your problem now?
I don't have problem personally. My problem is with the soldiers. I say almost embarrassed, woman for a long time, because that is what they were taught. And the woman had answer, because police are killing people already. And the soldiers they train them to go to war and kill. So as they have come here, I think and that is why somebody somewhere tell them to come here with soldiers and it's only prepaid meters.
Now soldiers soldier for the bar hono. Wama you BBB. I would to make us a woman baby kumobi. What dear no media you be ho?
I say I can't tell us for your law abiding. They will not do anything. The woman yell and it does not need the point I'm making is there's no need bringing soldiers to even police cry because police we are in the society with them. This is why embarrassed.
Okay.
My take on what you're asking me is what I'm telling me. I'm not saying nobody should not refuse to take the prepaid. I myself here. I told you prepaid is a wise way of using facility, not so. What was that phone I used before? It was analog, and now we are going digital. And the whole world is going digital with the prepaid. And even in Ghana here, there are towns that are using Accra and Tema, they are using the prepaid. Who are supposed to say they will refuse to accept prepaid? But which matter they will bring the soldiers to come and as if say, almost press here, say, I don't understand the whole thing.
Okay.
So that is my take, yes, sir. That is my take on this question you have put up.
And say installations in Omuguso.
Soldier for now, one understand now, minimum civilians, I say soldier, Tarima will move. The soldier for now, they have to.
Mammy educate you.
Yes,
Ebiana win him. There were soldiers, one more electricians. There were soldiers, one more mechanics. There were soldiers, what they say. It was a security forces, no. Obi komo a nipa na bia no mechanic be electrician. Anything a woman fix no. It's any dey money on why.
Of course, I know that there are mechanics and other professional fields in the army.
Oh, yes.
The workers to do it, they're not fixing it themselves. Okay, I got you.
Okay. Now, say, wo personally, wo ma fix all the amount.
Oh, I'm Andrew.
Oh, okay.
They are doing it, and I know in the course of time they'll reach our places here too.
Okay. It's more yeah, move for more honor. So say, my rest assured say a Canada dear, a yadi be undertaking be and never cost number 2 and a kakaka, one more and transfer and my prepaid in so.
That is what I was told during my interview with one of them yesterday. And that the meter is blank. And only 10 cities is on it from these ECG people for us to finish. Because maybe if they fix, you are doing something and you need light to do it immediately. So that after that, subsequently, you buy.
Meter the anasanet here. You know, you use one more chow, when no crumble fan chow, one more credit.
They will surcharge it,
one more credit to Winty Okoto no matter free.
Okay.
I know there's a pepenet here. Why?
You.
Now, what is saying? Say, what is a way about me?
Oh, I hired the Boko, Chromia Boko, Crobophone, the Omojo. They don't have time, but they go to farm. So in the morning, they start their cars and go to the farm. The impression that they are having up there is wrong. So please communicate to them that probos are not all that difficult.
Okay. It's a more so, Menyasho, Mobama, Yamashemo, Now I am worried about the presence of the military because some mobile and you don't be so.
Oh, they will not do anything. You know what? Now that every story is on the media and everybody is hearing, there's no fear again about the soldiers.
Okay.
Now, when soldier and we embassy, but I say it's on the media. Everybody knows that police soldiers are all around. So if you see them, you don't fear again.
Okay.
What does it?
All right. All right.
Security for no security for the one thing in an ankasakatan. Oh, my dad, and say almost Nanan and two on the my by for some. Say we are law abiding and we. What was that mistake? Because of Johnny Bodger, sir. Only na ewa hano. Ono na wa mbwa. Ono ordinary sima. Akasa the embedru say. And see me that say why.
Eba also me that say why.
Yo.
Okay. Yane Nathan Boyo. Oye PRO United Crop Foundation. And I mean no Edin Common. Wasugu so with ye need 100.9. You made your friend of Ghana Montie. Abeja fo ebeba ha. Ivan Samo, member of the NDC National Communication Team, Watanase. Benjamin Jawu Apia, Benghazi, also a member of the MPP National Communication Team, Watanase. Felix Mante, or your Director of Communications, PPP, also Watanase. Nane, Esemben, and your baby Dihon and Komoi. Seminibi, a year from Goa, the Bono, a window way, a cosro. They say the form go ekosoro saying ena as I say ye hofa. Ebi suggest say aban controls aban no wono eye taxes na aban no ede atoto fam go no so no. Eno no aban ni betima bibi afa ho ana. They say baby a eko no ye hia mitigation policies bi from aban ho ana. Driver for me nya netiye awotwe mi ni omudi nkomo awo makase yenhwe animu se enche eyade a ntumu no wo mo dwendwen ho se ntumu beba na mo ntumu na ebeba no eme anya ya dwen se wo mo ebekọ aban ho se aban yi dana wo be kire se yentumu ana se eme yentum no de eme ne driver for no ya dwen 100% eno ne me ne wo mo ya dwen 100% because eno amabo ba bi aninami obi anu oto na de mu a okwakọ bisa aban se aban mintum ana ema mintum eti saade no de eye tradition bi a beto ho because na aban no subsidize fuel edema drivers teme me so wasene de a ene wo so ntumi fa wo pe emfa nkwankoto ahyentuadem na se aban no enso driver ni bia asene ne de utumi kan chem se ye beto ahyentuadem a ye ne wo ma metena sene yenka nti ya no de na for no ka wo mudika iti nchirimu na me de ama wo no yenti a na aban twentwen so na aban ene driver for di nkuta ho ansa na wo matomo no eye se nkane no na aban no so o masene ya broni beka the subsidies no but dey say subsidy na free wadada iti ya beka no full cost recovery it is 100 cities a wutu ya ni nyina asene so bia ni ho iti esi na mebeto ahyentuade mu a o prese me no ma metena sen kansa na mekọ ya mekokoto enkwada aduane kọ ma meba no ane ya tumu no nipa no tumu no one aban kọ kan sa o tum inti ene de rawa fo me no mo ya adwen 100% eti ene ebehwe na yaka ho asem MPP o makulo so mo nomination sada ho na enu achi no nso no ene Dr. Baumia ono so wakolanche eye Ghana Pay Mobile Service eno so beboa yen igina no yese beda na mo masamba ko a Speaker of Parliament aka but justify as gracia yedema parliamentarians enkomo no wani tu yase wo ho yedi nkomo no ebi ka se nyen review ye as gracia na yetuyama eye article 71 of his holders no but parliamentarians no side any the speaker ka se wo masam yo mobo ye tie kire de ye ka se wo jeje as gracia so onye parliamentarian bi ma de anya faso ben ya na obenya as gracia na bia o ne sabeka no de akwakope na no krampo no eye na ketua mo ho na ya tete afirim ne ye calculation na de ye beka na ye de ama no enti enne anope ye behwe Bidi sen koma hodo we nyina bra bedwafo ni nyina no atena se 100.9 so ni
Extra Ponkno. Needs FM.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think special ice, natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Wo den kan no tumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwade wapi ho. O ka sa batete. Eda fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up a baba worry.
Aso.
Ye fear said this way chocolate drink, ya sorry, no pan on the enum. Ye bishop free genome no snack. Ye nya ho no ye de serve womo. Ye did ye pebibia bogu ya de soa. This way chocolate drink in the enum. And this one what's ya no a he se kire wom koko wom brick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ni so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
Utie oha Extra Ponkno. Needs FM.
Okay, high needs 100.9. Yamo bibi akwa babiem. Mami fa messages ibi na me ma bedafo no akwa aba na yento aso. Quick. All right. Teacher, could you edit a year tepen so? Also, Ghana is moving in the right direction. At the moment, as a country, if you want to speak the truth, the foundation this government is putting in place will benefit our children some years to come. Teacher, could you make that say? We will grow your board free Bremen Benin. Also, we need to be responsible citizens, especially those in Accra. You don't want Accra to flood. Whenever it rains, then we should be responsible. Positive change at the free Medina. Also, our way to which church and pastor ordained our president as bishop or pope before he's using the poor taxpayers' money to establish churches for them? Never again, no, to this insensitive government. Positive change. Also, we should thank God that it's Nanado who is the president in this COVID-19 and Ukraine-Russia war. If it were to be JDM, I can't sum up. Okay, that's it. KK Africa, so say happy birthday to Chairman Amofa, second vice chairman for Ewutu Senior East. That's it. Kakpeto ba Eric. Odifia Lajo. Also, good morning, Jerry. If indeed in Ghana there is good gods and ancestors that we worship, there is gods and ancestors that we worship, and they see what our elders are doing, and then I think we are going to enjoy some cases from them. Kakpeto ba Eric. When you see upon all the noise the MPP are making, how is the reality now? Where are the jobs? Where are the one this, one that? Where are the factories? Where is the 1 million per constituency? And the 1 million per constituency, MPP program so much I count. Ma DJ Bro also chill. Okay, we say the global economy is shaking due to a lot of factors, and I'm glad that the finance ministry is considering to go to IMF if things are difficult. Where is Shipman from Atun Sukumase? Kofi Kodia, also kudos to government for paying part of the debt owed the school feeding operators. I pray that the remaining would be sorted out. Oviko Diadifi Kumasi. We say Shaman Nelka, Shaman constituency. I say it was so amazing. See the president of Ghana, Nanato, launching 750 million development bank of Ghana, which will go a long way to help us in our socio-economic and another opportunity for creating more jobs. Nobody the Agwell does say, yes, you might be old, but very incompetent. Likewise, the other way around. So I say it unto you. We, the MPP, aren't going to choose the one that will lead us based on the longevity of the person in the party, but based on the person's credibility. So what the Agwell Master read or the figure swam. Also, I'm trying to believe what Dr. Baumia said, that NDC guys don't read or understand when they read. Nowhere in this country, Vice President said Ghana card as e-passport can be used to travel outside Ghana. Okay. Where's Mr. Host, please? When the president said during campaign that he would bring free SHS, did he mean that he was going to use his own resources? He answered the first of my case. I don't know, so the Abbey. Musa Abatu said, we need serious prayers in this country because the drivers of the nation appears not to understand how to solve flooding issues. Anytime Accra experience small amount of rain, it gets flooded. Musa Abatu Akomase. Ejabata Denta. I said, how does one promise God become a problem for the nation to bear the cost? Ejabata Denta. Amisco Spele also Ghana is in safe hands of Nana Bamia, so let's support them. Happy birthday to Chairman Daniel Kofi Amofa. Well, say good morning, McJerry. Doctor from Pentecost University got it wrong. All historic buildings in other countries he spoke about is good. But Mark, what Doctor fails to do is to tell us if these historic buildings were built on deception and lies. Comrade. Comrade PK something on Pacho Kafra. Adana Ayramani. Okay, Comrade PK Manyebe. That's it. Where's the McJerry? Good morning. Please, I want to tell you today. Any MP who has spoken against the National Cathedral has already lost his Esumadu or the Free Italy. Where's honestly speaking, times are tough and hard in Ghana nowadays. Ghanaians are suffering under this super incompetent Ekufuado and Baumia government. Where you Daniel Dakwa, I bet if you could. Odo Edifitema, also those fake Christians should give us a break. The National Cathedral has come to stay. Odo Edifitema. Where say this government saying that they are considering going to IMF? Hey, Dave, yes, sir. Like how are they going to, or how would they hook the finance minister, his deputy, Dr. Baumia? Abladi of Yakuma Zongo. Messages the Mobubun Tukuru. Well, it's a good morning, my general. I can't think far about this Honorable Sarajo Safuatino. What did our constitution say about the parliamentarian absent for over 15 parliamentary sittings? Secondly, on her appointment, her deputy to take over if there is no deputy. Right. All right. Make a better for. Evans, my church saying.
Many Jusu na ahuche ne ehawni atiti yede yura ken zefuri ata akatra Minister of Finance na otutu papa so Vesta investment professional and ade ne shebi mu amenkai mami kwa mu amenkasa na mankasa satime boso ade ya ho kire de bia tu petrol untumi hunde de bia ne atu ni mamu emanwe yankasa ho a ne ebesi ne nye na me de me koso sre se mommaye masumdue ewura kufuado obekọ aka mfie mienu pe obekọ okwa nipa foforo beba ozo beba abeto aso fa ho kire ne de so de bia ya tu ni mamu de bia enu a weekends na fuari jama 9 cities sisi akọ 10 cities petrol akọ 12 cities de bia wonte kura
diesel
akọ 12 cities petrol akọ 10 cities enu anapa me 20 30 cities menu ba no kwendu ba ko eya tete oniema so asura na eko papa no ntumi nya hwe Akufo president Akufo nso ensake no na ne eko so na eko onka wo hwe sisi me tese na wo ka driver for dey
ne nyina ne bejo issues na dia kikan dey what yes motem do unu ano mpesa me mo makwa baby bengaze me makwa ba to say
over mark to me nyina era wo hu ye moboma adepache ye ese me ne Evans so kai no hu se nyame ene boy ho ban enye president Akufo-Addo
ye de amiasi
enye president Akufo-Addo ene boy ho ban enye president Akufo-Addo ne maye nkwa Robertina hanom na ubisa ne se ne ho tisen a first na so ye ne se oda nyame ase tumi nyina awura eso onu na eso woda na ase first na wo ma na wo mba attack president Ghana problem so fi se president Akufo-Addo nkwa betumi asolve ni nyina na
okay
President Mahama betumi asolve ni nyina anko ba wa mesolve ni nyina amaye nti ni nyina akire na asida nyina emfa matumi nyina awura onu na wahu ye mobo ma ya ba betina ha no what you say
yo me da say mante mache
ejo so
otis
nyame ado me ho ye akwa bi a wokusua de ko tro ade na ne osua fa anoma ho okwa edua bae misa hom anoma si dua so nti ene me mapato no tro edua do ayi anoma no ho asa bi na menua MJ ba minchia watiefo no ahwefo nim say Progressive People's Party enya 10 years yeah we celebrate your climax no be so somewhere in I think July ewo Amina okay regions ni nyina various programs and activities to celebrate your 10th anniversary ewo Ghana ha enu mu no so no yeguso Ghana fo nyina say alternative
bank no
ewo ho no the bank is not for the Progressive People's Party.
And sometimes there's a question will be say relevant. Please go ahead.
Sometimes communication no ahwe ni ye. We ni abre o.
Meba cho kasa.
Nti yes check Ghana fo nyina say omon form to medom Progressive People's Party no PPP. Na ye hwe na yen restore power going forward.
How you need 100 points now? Me issues no yes shall say. Okay, from the window we are expecting increasing. They say at the end you expect from now the drivers it be suggest to say abuy name rem subsidies bebo na yembe the full cost Evans by me say
say mintia mpenufo kakra mintia menu penny te pa Dr. Sepanyanke wote menka mitia yura to be kwachi ene yenua amakofi bua. So say, well, despite we have liberalized the economy, about what tax kakra was so. Enti se si a ye subsidy afi ho na ya be tax no. Anka wa brafu ne bo no koso na ban so eyi ni de no afi ho ama kushin Ghanaians no. Ba ban we de o se ekosro e ba so ni de e beda so. You can't manage the economy that way. Subsidy tax na first na subsidy. Subsidy near the kushin fuel price no the price no cost do na ye hwe na sa emwa na ban the subsidy kakra ba because in a long run no ebeko government beko asoso na wagie fisa subsidy no de aba no se si ahwe se ye nye subsidy biom ye hina age tumisa na ban tax component na da so no it is not rigid say de bia e say da so se bono e kosura aban fa wodi ne brafom na fa cushion economy for cushion Ghanaian for now why your whole rigid president rigid minister won't count who twa ho krada anka where price ne cost na who chu de nkakraka so that we can stabilize the economy. You can stabilize the in that vein too. So where price go from now what the na share. That's why we say we manage the economy, we don't run the economy. You are there as a driver. Who got a pothole man, no prime brake, no what to mumbo no what you any pan say ya top pothole. Who copy be no ejina, no akwachi, no afaho. That's how we manage the economy. Yen kasa whether there is price increase or whatever it is, ni eji. Ye ura Akufo-Addo ne kwenofurate. Yes ramu. Where the can will do so unumi ya yen kakrama. the bona air cost well price no yes round we tax component na that's no mama yin fuel because we are fuel na kura bibia mu
yenyi be free one and
yenyi be free ho just to manage the situation. Even say bakra say and say yenyi fuel within this short period and say yenyi fuel I'm a Ghana for one hand. I'm a price of the commodity are stabilized. See, I know some say the piano near my cost, near my bafom, near my cost, near my bafom, and yet, not the Bakusama who says, Fuano call from a word marketer. Yanyanaway, near Gianni. Now, all call from a young quite a 3 Indian mukofum, a differences. But of course, dear, you won't quite say you be here for near the stabilized, you just to question a coin. Yanisa. But that's what should have been.
They're buying problem because we are in the deregulated market.
No, government have a tax component on it. It's
and they said that's where.
Yes,
and they're constant.
And that's for government. That is for government. Who say a year web price never from? What is a web price above from buying? I can say meso matimi. It was a tax component now be high. Now a basrua. It's a sako be here if you now all the stabilize the situation. Onye sir. Why no who rigid? No quite in time. Ubonu mo. Uchum nenchu. Ha mine. Ha mine. See how your budgeter. Who say na we see you because we are in there. Ocha me say last weekend. Na fuel. Yeah, nice 9 cities. And noa. 10 cities. Me kwana me dodge filling station. Baby a 10-8%. Baby a 10. If me dodge if me kato mu kwana if you 10-8. This are called 12 cities. How then? Near Babana said, Mamma no Tadian, or better to them. The South Bad Trotro cry at the boy dancing bibia. First, Naka Trotron near Bibia, Sabe, Yenyanuma, Yahua, and ye not a nonaifu. The sea cry there, or no cry, no boy cost rododo. Oh, it's your say you are a kufado and a king of rata. Air costron, Mon pushing Mudiana Kakra, now more for stabilize the economy, now Magana phone home and help the economy to grow. But the economy, yeah, a banity, a quantity, a hard GP, into a by issue of transport, driver union also said they are also in a free. Yeah, it is true. But initially, we were controlling it, we were discussing it. Yes, someone I'll go back to the drawing board and let's discuss about it for the best interest of the people of Ghana. Yenim said you are a private person, you can decide, you can fix your price. And I feel say it's a bad leadership now. President Kufuor approved no more doing say on Bayesa for the past over a decade. They have been discussing with government. They have been dialoguing with government. I didn't think if they already decided say see idea we are private people want to take a private decisions, and the president can't do them anything.
And then out the way I feel a woman
yes, but yes, some you see, yes, so they are in a critical part of the economy. So almost can say you say almost
20%. He said we are bearing it.
Yes, but they are still increasing, and the fuel is always going. Me say Friday 9 cities. Me sika enwa me ko baby me to. Sometimes I don't use car. Sometimes I use car. Me ko baby me can't afford ni atum. Until I started looking at filling station a bit the from. Me yeah me yeah if they me can't talk rana ni there was racing me bia. Even go a government institution or no the price was low. One of the reasons why government come into economic management, take part in business activities, just to serve as a shock, a limit for other sectors of the economy to follow. You set a price limit and can go and say, you take out the profit motive out and give the people a price. The private man will be compelled to follow.
Okay.
That's why it's also coming to transportation. And the government transportation will lower. I'm a private man, also ordinary the ashes. But what we see is government transportations are higher even than the private man.
Okay, me that say wherever say you say I buy taxes no on ye bibi in fan home. Bengazi. Congo prices and window increment minim our machina me ban there. I say na nya infected. Nti sabri there minim baby akwa do for now.
For Mark.
Yeah.
Many akwanya memfaso mfanchia mpenifo bi omotie anope Rajomboedu the strategic general secretary of our party. Me sanso enchia mpenifo bi nom te say yenu ayimedu in charge of deployment of our communication structure of the party. Of Mark, Minia Evans, aya oba hanom na obekasa. Ma mehwehwe ne se ode nukuredie beye adwuma. Na nkontompo ene ndada bia ewa omafa no wayi afi honom. For Mark. Ne mepese mebisa menua Evans anope ne se. Parties aba nyina no. Emu hindie ena iwiase afa na nyina petrol akosoro. Ono agi pini out me say petrol akosoro die. Ewe nneoma ekwe. Membo modern na mentimedie so na timemfo ho hiha ne kakra. Esan say ye ankasa NDC for abreso Yewura Mahama time. World market, fuel, petrol, eba from wiase afa na nyina. Ye frey Yewura penny, man penny President Mahama that time ne say, onti fuel no so mayena Ghana for hin na. Osi da bida, onti so. Ampa so wanti so. Over Mark. Wanti petrol no so. Ema Ghana for anwochire aye fe mu that time emu dun so ukọ babia generator yesen alataman yesen Nigeria ukọ babia na afi omo ton generator ne wuska wo krom ha no eso se na petrol that time no wiase afa na nyina na o matete so enso ye kan den ya papa si onti obia ampampa papa ya ntifu wo so hwe na anwochire aba wiase afa na nyina fango oko US for the very first time over Mark 1 liter $5. Emma Biden obia de sombo Joe Biden. Oko London obia de sombo Boris Johnson. Oko Germany obia de sombo president na wo hono no. Se ade na sisi afango na first ye nim se wo hono ma ekosoro but ade na this time epija ne musa ewo ye mansu. But President Akufo-Addo edwene Ghana fo ho no. Onim se economy no hinhan no ho because ye fi COVID mu aba. Afi na ewiase afa na nyina factories ni ade nyina ebiebie. Dodo na akọ lockdown. Kire se wiase afa na nyina no aho kire eba ye nyina because of sisa yare eboni. Ye koka omosoma yenka. But ye nyina no this is a global village. Ye nyina ye di yen hodwa. Over Mark, say ye kan okra na President Akufo-Addo is the only sitting president fu wala akosoro wate so e di amagana fo. Enu still anka wuchi anke beba no sanka President Akufo-Addo enyi sa persuades ni bi amfisu amayen anka wuchi beba kroma hanom no anka ye ntumi nso ano.
But so no normal restore. You know, and
Wofa. Some restoration now more can was a minimum yard in the sense. Wofa. Minimum yard in the sense. Meba. Mammy Chim. Wofa. Mammy Chim. Wofa. And I make us say. I would cheer na a wohonomono. President, no. Ede ensise pa ebaye ma oyibi fi so na ko wan yibi amfi so kura nko fa ke be nden
eda so ho se we ye free so
na me kire say only the only sitting president
America to ye insignificant it's a reduction we have to be realistic and there's a whatever
over mark me question me to be some mum say president bi wo eba Ghana hanuma na aba Ghana what person so da ye benya president bi sada.
Okay, so
na anwochire wo honom Ghana fo sufre na otie omo ti se na President Akufo-Addo ye se one person obi lusu wo baabi o over oti so 15 pesos e di Ghana fo se na be ya omo be hinhan omo over baabi a ye kwen me se okọ abochire afa na nyina baabi a obi anwo akire Obia complaining. Russia ni Ukraine war yi eka ho. obi biara onte ase no na kyerɛ sɛ nipa kro ni enim economics mu esan sɛ ewiase afa na nyina no yɛn economy no akwakoyɛ te sɛ yɛwɔ baabi ɛne yɛkɔfa ba obi tena baabi atemamu ni bɛka sɛ na sɛ Ghana kra yɛ tu fango na yɛkɔtu no wɔ hanom no sɛ wiase afa na nyina no yɛtu yɛnya 10 efi amanɔne a emu 8 efi amanɔne ɛna 2 pefi Ghana hanom nti ne santi no obi biara a ɔbɛka kyerɛ yɛ sɛ President Akufo-Addo ɛndwene Ghana fo no ho no na nipa kro no onim ne ɔka esan sɛ sɛnea na yɛka no yɛayɛ tena yɛkuro mu hanom ɛma world barrel ɛba $36 per barrel President Mahama time so yɛka bibia papa so nti obia yɛka Ghana fo ɛka bom stakeholders ɛyɛ bulk oil distributors obia ka bi sɛ wiase afa na nyina fango na kofo mo president tusuo ɔso baabia na ɛdana na ɔde beto na ene ahokyere aba wɔ wiase afa na nyina yɛnya president for the very first time in our history president atumi ate petro so ɛde amayen kakra sɛ yɛnya ahotɔ kakra ne yɛfa nyɛ yɛ nneɔma Evans tena hanom na ɔse dɛ overmark baabi a yɛkɔduru no yɛbɛda yɛwura President Akufo-Addo ase yɛn ho ayɛ hidie but Ghanafoɔ no nso edi no kra ɛde mo ɔmo ho a ɔbɛhu sɛ papa yi ɔbɔ ne ho mmɔden sɛ o 5 coast hanom yɛ mpa ahokyere a aba hɔnom no Nigeria ɔmo tu fango sisi akora no ɔmo sa lie ansa na ɔmo atɔ petro yɛdeɛ yɛnya ne saa Nigeria otu oil se yɛn paa basisi a ɔso lie ansa na wakɔ akɔtɔ bi na sɛ emu ɛnneɛma mu ayɛ dendeɛ but yɛkɔ yɛ filling stations ni ade a ɔfa yɛnya petro ni bi yɛ den ɛtɔ yɛkɔ yɛ pumps a yɛnya bi tɔ UK na say na ɔmo so lie na ɔmo nya bi kranto wɔn nti nyame ni yɛ di niye awo kyerɛ wɔ hɔ no mi yɛ fi baabi na yaba abɛduru hanom ɛsi yɛn ho sɛ president no ɛde nneɛma egu akwan mu ayɛsɛ wayare na wosan ho yareɛ ɛnyɛ prɛko pɛ ɛna ho bɛfa wo ana ho bɛtɔ baabi a wiase afa na nyinaa kɔhyɛɛ no nyame na yi yɛ film nti kakran yɛba back to normal times na nyame ɛbɛyɛ yadom ɛma yɛfi baabi a yɛwɔ no na ahokyere a ehuta ewiase afa na nyinaa ɛma wiase afa na nyinaa abrɔfo ne obia ɛkeka mu mpo no minim sɛ nyame bɛyɛ yadom ne yɛfi saa ɛyinim nti mpaibɔ ne yɛsrɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ ɔmo fanta ɔmanpani akyi na yɛmbɔ mmɔden a sɛnea president eyiyi nneɛma bi afi hɔnom sisi a ministers MCs ufu occupants no ɔmo nya nyinaa ɔmo atete so allowances a na ebinom nya ani adeɛ nyinaa president atete so wɔyi binom afi hɔnom that means say president no ɔdwene Ghanafoɔ ho ɔfamak nneɛma a yɛfa mu no ɛnyɛ Ghana ha nko a baabia ayɛ den na yɛyɛ deɛ yɛmfa ndaadaa Ghanafoɔ sɛ eduru baabi a binom president Mahama ka sɛ eduru baabi a na wode ntora fam yɛyɛ ntwantoro ɛmfa nkyerɛ Ghanafoɔ president na mpo aba bɛka sɛ sisi a ɔman no mu ayɛ den na ɛnyɛ Ghana nko a baabia afa na nyinaa no ɔman mu hɔnom baabia wiase afa na nyinaa baabia ayɛ den ti yɛbɛtoto asrɛ Ghanafoɔ moma yɛnya president Akufo-Addo ne aban ho abotrɛ esan sɛ baabi a yɛfi ba no yɛfi hɔnom pie ya Ukraine ne Russia asan so de ahyia yɛn yɛkɔka ɔmo so ma yɛnka nso no kura no ne sɛ yɛkɔfa oil edi fi Russia yɛkɔfa gas efi Ukraine de ba hanom yɛdi dwa ɛwɔ amanone ne yɛde ba hanom sanse nneɛma bi wɔ hɔnom a yɛnya bi wɔ hanom yɛnya bi kura mpa kitikiti bi ɛsi yɛkɔ abɔnten yɛkɔfa bi ba nti yɛbɛsrɛ Ghanafoɔ yɛde adesrɛ ɛne yɛde kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ baabi a yɛduro no ayɛ sɛ yɛn ho ayɛ hidie but yɛnim sɛ president ɛde nneɛma gu akwan mu a ɛnkyɛ biara bibia ɛbɛtotɔ yie bi ama yɛn.
Higher need 100.9. 9:35. Mante. Yanko.
Majeri. Omano sania niema bo e kosro no. Ene sese ye hwe na ye ho adwuma. Na ahaya ye we. Niema miensa na ye nyina ye nim se e determine fuel prices our my way. World market price. Access. And exchange rate. Na MJ ni aye nim ene ni aye nyina ye gitum eye se mienu die aban was control, total control, full control. Na aban no doing enti no say na se nya ho asem kan na ye ka me I'm always focused on near aban ewo control ewo so no esan say fuel price changes and near koso no determines several factors. Say a lot of febeba from ne adaba for any abre e pese wo mutum say duane bo ebe koso se beba from adwadifo esu ho eka ho asem. Say niema ye nyina ne qualified by ne bo ne nade nyina no ejina ni titru senia fuel no esi eko no eso. Nti se nyame adom na se bia fuel ne bo etimi ba from dia automatically nyina enim se yebenya niema bo a efo kakra. This year ye kase so far the first item it did determine fuel ne bo a the crude price, world market price and then now $117 per barrel. Your crew with me are witnessing crude price at a rate of about $147 per barrel. I am top fuel at the price of 112 Ghana cedis per liter. It never happened. And into the question I'm trust that me bisa me ho ni me bisa wana ehwe a minus so ni wana determine say me nyina and say have they sat down to assess the situation and ask themselves say a day na bantia in some years past the crude oil price per barrel at $147 by Antonio per liter at 112 Ghana cedis. Ne dia ye tono at $117 a barrel. Na ye tono at 112 Ghana cedis. Have they asked themselves? Actually, I would say it's not necessarily the crude market price at the world market, no, and a driver yen current pump prices na ye te hono affect nyina. So I wish to see a certain direction, a program, a policy bia try to target the two major drivers na affect ye my way the taxes and then the exchange rate. Because to me anye bibi amfa ho immediately na say exchange rate ebe continue to go where they are going baby and natural all ko idea and we should all brace ourselves for more harder and hardship times ahead of us. That's why I have a problem. If government will catch and say oh me to me anye bibi amfa taxes no ho because I'm requesting a response I no say there's nothing we could do about the taxes on petroleum products. To be able to me on the taxes on petroleum products, then I think something must be done on our exchange rate. And I mean, needs to say we bet me a catch and say, oh, Russia-Ukraine war, and I'm exchange rate. I depreciate it. Nobody can say that for me to accept it. And I want to make a say, I COVID, and I'm exchange rate, I say. Because enka majari ye kasa na exchange rate e dabe 5 Ghana cedis per dollar. And can be sure say benya crude no at cheaper price. So let the managers of the economy focus their attention on how I want to me deal with the CD dollar exchange rate depreciation air cost. That is key. Not going to be world market price on share. Going to be on share. Agreed, accepted, and your fault. Going to be taxes on share because when taxes are other sectors of the economy, no, be deprived. I agree. I accept it. Me no any problem. And even in any case, taxes no say I buy or share the items are determined go into the pricing of petroleum products what Ghana has say now. Taxes no yes, a womb so. But when you cry free where other things will drive the price increase of petroleum products. It's going to happen. And you know, so also when you taxes in free ho, I will not have any qualms with you because who hears the car or the bed then it be boom. So how about CD to dollar rate and what they call crude? How about that? Then I will found. Then I will have found. They say CD to dollar rate and then more than 8 cities. More than 8 cities. So it tells you where we are going. If nothing is done immediately, a job will be a so I will rather urge the government say, near Yedruno, one more focus on how to bring down the rate of exchange and increase a cost every now and then. It was a CD, a depreciating. To me, so CD. Say, Yabema CD no again value of let's say even 20% and put 10% value gain in our city. We see the real change in the petroleum price a cost over my way. Notwithstanding that, what will you do waiting there improve on your CD value? The too crude. You saw the co. You sister sika. You sister in CD no. Here the aquacoto finish petroleum products. In Kamia, I say we have a big problem in this country. Very big problem. Not all SEO, no pro. No attempts, no program, no decision, nothing. Say, oh, near ye no. Yempe kwaya be faswa. You bet to me rather say about finished product expensive. Na other things they be mu ana de be ba do my way mu no. E be ma price no akosoro e de high end there. Let us work on our refinery. Na se yetu crude no wo ha yi a ya nshepo anko ton ya se asesa cities akwa the finished product no e de aba say ye de ba be serve ye man. Na emomu no we will refine it here to feed our economy. Na se bi ka na se ye kwa a ye ni mum ya kwa koton. Why are we not doing that? To cut all this because a major ticket item on our importation. It is a major ticket item on our importation. Yeah, able to make the pressure about to see the so dia reduce it. Just importation, you know. They really with the CD, then to be gaining in value against the dollar, it be affecting a chunk of items in this country. I don't see to me yet, and I be afraid of say. Oh, we are yes, our project and program no pro business no for years. Until you person you be many panel lose ni business. You be a cut big business for somebody importing finished products into the country. And maybe the person is in our quarter, so we don't want to lose that such a person. And as a person be man lose ni business and you import a refinery no who cry jumakra. You keep on importing so that people will have business doing. Okay. Is that the reason? We need to be pragmatic and strategic in managing this economy. And now let me read something about why people enter into international trade. And I realize that getting into international trade. No. We enter into international trade to gain, but we are entering into international trade and losing, and we are still getting into it. I simply can't get it.
Okay. Higher needs 100.9. You move on quickly to other stories. The cathedral and also rebuttal, but rebuttal on the Bema. Now I got away, but I will remember about rebuttal not falling within your time. Yeah, the next leg no. Eti
e wo to wo ho.
Bebato
rotten. Na mpesa me kan say rotten under President Kufuor is not the news. Yeah, wo your friend says sugar factories you are it's rotten. Yeah, wo free ACS advice who are me say I want to give sugar factory.
Eti we na besa worker. Anyway, how you need 100.9.
Okay. Into NDC for mobile petrol so ana. Mobile petrol even scratch it for. Some mobile cement mobile so iron rods mobile so send your beya mobile to abama mo. Mobile mutumi nya ho hwe me na meka. Opa fa sen ba bia. Mutumi nya ho hwe.
Make up here. Yeah, we can't do anything, but the only thing we can do is in a short time, in a short term, I did between I want the any task. When look at
sorry, I'm mobile, no my best now. Move to petrol, so I'm on to catch a gun for. Mon country Ghana for say ya the beba form
price of the I said
Ghana for omonie so mun to me
ti asa make
and dia amanoni no mo determine price
who manage it
and this who ba who to me price
okay all right higher need 100.9 yen share other issues mante now we interest war national cathedral komo a midi ye no ehun ebra me ne West African director the ma Samaritan Studies strategy. Beneno Edin Command Felix.
MJ.
Yes, I catch you.
The definition of good governance.
Dear.
Judicious use of state resources for the delivery of public goods. Judicious use of state resources. And every novice in governance, Rebecca Chow say, your resources near kakrebi, and it is our resources kakrebi are way, you know. Yenyan day, yet to media deliver public goods are a be beneficial, a be profitable, a be help to alleviate the challenges are citizens, you know. Eden a woman. Yaya Ghana for Ankasa so ye baby wa yebu say ye die here. Ye die here and sani ye Eden. Yes, we needed a cathedral. We had no doubt about it. No doubt about it. But you look at the circumstances surrounding you currently. Yankase throw it away. And this one, remember, sophobia and say, oh, ya can't want some ya, and you behave to Senia, Obana, Wade, and Wokosra, yes, now, Judas Iscariot can't want some cars and more here for Munchendano. Yes, and here for Beway and Chenda, but we are working to reduce their poverty. And it's here working to reduce their poverty, no, you make sure, say, your resources na, Kakrana, ye wono, ye then, ye managing here, no more your home. The nyame adom na se ye dru baby a ya yeden ye tumi tackle other things. Yes, we can even tackle cathedral, but we progress slowly to achieve the goal. Now kwaye say at the current dispensation ya ye gumu a obia cry. Ya kwan ye unemployment adoso. Amanfo adwuma yentimi ntue bi no muka. Amanfo like so many issues. So many issues. Then, almost 200 million Ghana cedis. Serbia, they go invest in a national cathedral. They soon fast so they know a long-term project. You have maybe say, where is your priority? I'm a Christian and a believer of Christianity and Jesus Christ and religion and whatever. But as you say, so if you are thinking of putting up a cathedral and you have people walking on the streets not walking having anything to do, if you are thinking of a cathedral That's said the security agencies are not getting the right resources to provide security for the people. You didn't do it for the people. You didn't do it for. And God will ask you. It will be biara or try to defend it in accordance with the scripture. Don't say because of on the surface now then you are running after it. You are running after it. Look at the circumstances and what you should do. Set your priorities right. That is my argument. So set your priorities right. Now, the attention on the cathedral a bit limited. Though you are not neglected it, obey, but you are doing it in line. Say yabe, and away see ya. Everybody will applaud you. Number two. I have the perception and the thinking, say the churches I on my women, religious bodies I on my women. They are more than capable to put up a national cathedral. They are more than capable to build a cathedral for the state. What is preventing them? To take up and assume that huge responsibility after Sir Abaya provided land. What is preventing them? Why are they trying to push all the responsibility on the state? Whichever way it is. That $260 million are one here now. The religious bodies in Ghana here alone, worth. To me, I put you up about 10 of these cathedrals are here in this country. So don't let them say, Obibe ridicule cathedral, no, say maybe it's going to be the house of God. I will blame it on the religious leaders in this country. I'll blame it on them because they have not assumed and shown leadership. They have not in this whole project.
But some of them have contributed.
Not contribution. What contribution are you saying?
Ebia contributed according to Okujo to about $1 million.
Yes, their contribution has not been able to yield the results that you want to see. And that's why the government is forced to push in money in the core project.
The government is not forced to push in money.
You want to realize the dream. You want to realize the dream. So me person me dream ni bemwa. Then I'm compelled to put in money. Thank a dream ni buyer. I've donated a huge land. Me institutions lawyers, judges, bungalows, must scrap women off and giving this land to you churches. What is preventing them? Me say Abani says yes, I will blame the churches in this whole thing.
Okay.
And sana wako koba the approach Abani Airfaso to contribute funds into the project. Ye can want some say, oh what? Yamiaka sa pe transparency. Say enye sumadi ase and I'll be bibi. Ne momuno. Panukredie prepare ye. Na fire den. Na fire ni a opesa we ne ho abanyam. And I'm not sure say in any of the religious bodies as our project is being built in their name no. The church members be. So money has been devoted for a certain activity. Now say it is diverted to another activity. They will be happy with that church member. They will not. I know some churches, they will even suspend you and deal with you accordingly. When the money is devoted for a certain thing, divert here, you go and then seek their approval and sana to be you see in a certain way where you sue, without which you have no right.
Okay.
To do that. So the churches and the leaders on the trust to be concerned and what it say. Indirectly, Abaya to me releases Sika to support aspects of the project without it going through the normal processes of approving funds for a national development project. And they should be worried. So these are my take. And I want the church to come out boldly and deal with this issue.
Cathedral issue. May for instance, may baby in here from the Abaya when they say Sika Abaya committee to the building or the construction of the cathedral. Abaya me if he. Some say the city, you see cathedral yate.
Over. Over Mark. On who say, me sa category and first of all, nia okopeja dede ba ye nyina no eye okuje to ablakwa.
Dede no okopeja ba.
Dede.
Or the official documentation say that.
Mamenka the reason why okuje to ablakwa no adia ye di ama nyankopon ye di ada nyankopon ase so wabɔ Ghana fo ho ban wama ya asomdwie ye ba ye ntokwa bia nsi kurom hanom no okuje to ablakwa over Mark abra owo Legon ni roommate ese edru Sunday na ono kwa asori a okuje to dware ne yen kwa asori ose ono de asori no ewo na kumem nti asori de onko bida okuje to ablakwa bakuya of a Mark ministers are who so Sundays ubehwe na bia former president Mahama or press chapel no bon sem no won say okuje to ablakwa akwa asori da
now say argument e no different
me ba me ka akosi bibi so
ni roommate
me ka akosi bibi so ni roommate oni ni nyina da Legon
ena obo wo ma ne
obo mi o kan MPP platform so sir okuje to ablakwa ne e ba asori ya ono no osi asori ne wona kumem wo former kuma kama seminsi Andrew na obi say na Nyankopon ani yedi ni ye say
okuje to wa he den
me say
wa ye den e den no
sa dede na oje
tia cathedral
wa kasetia cathedral
tia sese
o kasetia in the sense say
so yi sika no
sika ben ye sika ben ye
we should admit it
okuje to ablakwa
first of all
for cathedral board no echo US echo resi fans okuje to ablakwa ni mana onim
enye no ka ho ase
mama Ghana for ti ase
no
mama Ghana for ti ase
Ghana for ti ase say consolidated funds na ye yi musika no enye ankrankra sika asem na ye ka oman ye consolidated fund na wo keka na sorry adom sa bom
oman ahina oman e pledge the man cathedral
finance minister ka
28 million Ghana cedis
and na wo ka za
meba
menteda
pledge ye oman no
mente
unti ene me ka kire o say
28
meba ene bia moment
entesa
se misu na meti dia
Mexico oman dey agogora about 200 million 200 million Ghana cedis
meba
aban
no ye seed money no one okay one kasa ampa one kasa na over na e ya the money ana untina hanom do you know the blessings of tithe the blessings of tithe
that is why we
sometimes a common bill now we tithe to catch an envelope ubekwa ko use kana we come Nyankopon akoto aduane ana so what tithe a wo dia che envelope mu a wo di Sunday wo twen Sunday wo di akoma Nyankopon na ebia Friday wo baabi e come deal ana wo hia ska di akoto prepaid a wo be yi ska no efi tithe no ma wo di akoma Nyankopon no wo akodi ska na na ase de it is a cathedral semi mama yenhwe ni yi Right Reverend Pamabako advice Ghana for what to Ghana for say Israel abro mu kwa huhihie mu no omu si asori fie edida nyame ase
Honorable Peter Lanchene Tobu say Ablakwa roommate ne din de say
Ablakwa roommate no obisa me say ne din de say
ananya na kan
me mbo ne din aya ba bi ogbetina kan me ntumi nka osi okuje to Ablakwa asori de ono no de onko asori itini ye ya ma Nyankopon ye de ada Nyankopon atinyina National Cathedral ya ye si de ama Nyankopon ono ye nonsense de ma no
enye sa no waka
me na me kire wo say
enye sa no waka
of a mark me see the pakro no owo Legon no onko asori onko asori osi asori wo ni pakubem
Bengazi
me na me ka kire wo
Bengazi me ba chew Bengazi with all due respect wo ya hit below the belt kakra as far as this my program is concerned. Yen ni Ghana form pim
below the belt, say.
Bepacho.
Now, Okuja to black one. Officer be anim no
Have you Benghazi? Wo Benghazi. Okuja to ablakwa argumenta oyeno. We follow.
Me follow.
Benya sure say we follow.
Me follow. O person o katre say. Cathedral no. O kata ni o maso.
O se kwanya.
E kwan bia ni wono. O kwan bia ni wono. E kwan bia ni wono. Asama ade aye ya manya kupon no. Onye din ni yenye manya me.
Okay, well.
Onye din na yenye manya me. Esan say.
Na yemu mraso. Embra
ben yabuso.
Because
embra ben yabuso.
Your Financial Management Act, your mra wo kwan ye fa so yi sika. A different consolidated fund. Can number 1 cathedral buy.
Yes.
Ekoba say yemfa or how to your public purse so. And now 2018, you better say you be provide seed money. Seed money crown me Jerry media me can't simple because that time no and say me friend a deputy finance minister a sabre na ye yera kwa kukwateng and I no edinkom. The all kind is seed money you drew what you be who a seed money.
Yes.
So I say
yes.
Okay, it ye the exact amount.
Yes.
After you say sikeko. The kind of free consolidated fund. Asani ye consolidated fund musika. These are the arguments.
Okujeto
ablakwa. No, Okujeto document on the better about in so. Abana dia tum say and you say you fake documents. And you think we should trivialize. Oh, abana dia tum. Sana minister na munakaza dia tum. Abana crab mobilize more resources to make sure say cathedral and yebesi. The problem is not about the cathedral and yesi. The problem is about the funds a year committee as or mine. Near the rim. That is the problem.
In any case,
yeah.
Okujeto ablakwa na sema okay. Me say ono no nim asore ho mfa so. Esan so onko asore. Onko asore. Ntini ye di amanya akopon nyina no. Enso nani. Na Ghana hanom ye ntoboa e de asi cathedral de amanya akopon a. Ne anya akopon ni ye di ni sei no. Wan na say be gina ba bi ka se. Afia ye ni hia. Na make sure we say unim tight ho mfa so a na o kwa kotua wo tight ade a wo ya amanya akopon no na nto hu ntosuo. That is what I am saying. It the na abanyina say
and no argument yi
no me ba mo for mark me person me catch us say nipa ko no ko ready asem ne ba ye no first of all onu ankasa no onji asori ndi me na me catch now
no how does it got to do
and I make sure say obi sa no obegina ho no ma obeka kire say ne ya merade no kura emfaso obi ani so and na make sure no that is the point that I'm doing on kan ya dia adentia na Ghana ya adwene say yes ebibi di amanya nkopon na nyankopon esan say oni edi ye ni ntino en asomdua yenya wo man so no obeba na waba beka nsem bebiri edi afa ho what you say
nsem bebiri ben no
cathedral no edi enuoma bebiri na bebre Ghana. That should be our focus. Say you say ade na ye no edi mfaso beba Ghana na emfa mfaso ma Ghana. America kura or say in God we trust. Na nyankopon na abo America ho ban up to now. Yei enkura twa ye hu nyina asie over omakontokwa aye nneoma bebre a ekire se yei ebi nsi ye kuro ma ha no na se ya Nigeria omoso omakoku nkofo bi wo ho no amatena sori de
okay
sa cathedral we ede sunsumu insira ebebre ye ede ahobambo ede nyame sunsum beba betena Ghana kuro ma ha no na adada na enuoma nyina ekoyeye anyame ensa wo yeso no ebeba bekata yeso mo nti obi gina nchen no no so onko asori wo na akoma mu a me okasa me mintie
okay that's
mintie na asem
aye need 100.9 Evans
Minia Benghazi me pese me fi ase free baby a me nua ase good governance, definitions of governance. Basically, say application of state resources, application of resources. And your good governance, our economics, and so on, find the limited resources to satisfy the enormous management. So when you look at the whole setup of management studies, it is about applying the resources judiciously. You can see, say, a way, the application of the resources is out of context. On the side, in the Ebinio. We are sending or any name or sort of maybe because also see Parliament House for floor. Barbara Parliament House or way. Near me when he said, or any President Mahama, and no praying who said, obey to me. Now be beyond President Mahama President Mahama he did it on point. OC a new court complex. Now we have court complex that nesi won na yen tabo na tete into Osia Odyssey. OC second interchange. It we have second interchange Odyssey. We are quite a interchange to Takradi. What Takradi need is not interchange, it's not overhead, an expansion of the road. Uba Cathedral. The start every time about the cathedral is wrong. Me person me can I put it on records. I mean me a Christian, me Christian. Building the house for God is there's nothing wrong about it. But the way our government will fear us, NSA ni me na. And when you go by the application of state resources, you person sorry to me Independence Square. You won sorry kasia or Ghana has say you bet to me aje. Now at a time if a state we want to worship or we want to pray, we can do that. Let me even find out the President Kufuor be did 4 years. That ben crown wa call state prayer. What can say the whole Ghana young sorry and I say a national prayer, national thanksgiving or national fasting. Or what many 4 years when you have 5 years? That by which of the years?
The patch 2020.
2020. Yes. Or I say yes.
COVID-19. COVID-19.
You
call lockdown, no? Declare, say.
No, we are talking about meeting place. Where did we meet?
If
we can do that, if we are able to do that, the reason the
minister lockdown.
Say see a bonfire or see a soda me a bonfire. Wa bra wo kwan am aware last year so travel 200 million. Now Minister of Housing Kase up 200 million there drainage. You was not getting it. I'm informed from Kumasi to Accra. Duality of the place and the road is about 240 something million. Somebody was comparing that. Why don't you consider doing the Kumasi roads while people are dying by building cathedral without money? I don't want to say, the way the government approached the system was totally wrong. We have Christian bodies for her. You have Christian council. Why don't you put before the Christian council, we want to build cathedral? How do we go about it? After Omoji task, Omoji offering, can't we levy on that money and use it for the cathedral?
But are you aware, say, Omaino, you did show your first commitment because you're Jiri.
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that.
It's Yama project in Enka.
I want to talk about that.
Project in Enka.
I want to talk about that.
Talk about that.
Yeah. I might say Ghana say conquer baby any padan edin. E bi dan dem. Na ye wa dan say si ho. Yes see ye ni sikasi ama lawyer for. Itu be say ni asase bia wo Accra ha na say Ghana ha ye be si nyame aso down.
One strategic area.
What make it strategic?
Because
God doesn't look at strategic area. God, wherever 2 or 3 will meet in his name, he will come there. God doesn't need strategic area to be there. It's misapplication of resources and wrong application of ideas. The whole thing about cathedral is wrong. Basically, it's about a bad way. Excuse me to say, you may be right. I can person can say etrinu enye djuma ba me nkan say person can say me be nkoso ye
won kan say wa ba be kan
baby yes dan ye ni asase bia Ghana ha yankasa teachers wo krom ha omutua adan ka ye wo lawyer for ye wo nkrofo omunya baby na adan ya bobusia ne ye bo ya bobusia over 30 years the CAT ye wo busia is running for over 30 good years. Akoda kwa ya nwunu obaba bato ya wa akoda na obaba bato se Ghana deka na dan ya bobu siasi adan no ube juri se ube si kadija nyame kwa ne bube funu Nyame bubefunu because the well-being of the people is the concern of God. Bible says, I wish above all things that you prosper as your soul prosper. When you prosper, you have a good place to sleep. People are not getting a place to sleep. This government is pulling down houses. People are dying on roads. It's using money to build cathedral.
Cathedral
Nya pesa me kan say etrini nye se trini ya Woti na meka mbesa ka se trini nye se trini ya ye basic cathedral without a sweat.
Okay.
You see se trini ya ye basic cathedral without a sweat.
Madam Sam, how you need 100 points now? Me come at you for so, man. I answer.
I'm your go at you for so.
Me come at you for so. So Makasa, one more baby.
Odivo bi a accommodate Israel for no question come say. Adie be chinne duane abuso.
Yeah.
The grofo bi o take gate o say akwa onya papa wo. O person is so tall that. O he when you was a mo. Aduane na be buzu munya bi ni. What the heck is a cathedral dey we ya?
Azi be buzu. Ba ampan so ebuso. Wo manya bi ani. Wo mu tieti omo so.
Ba we je di for the kayo.
Anyway. Okay. My young man as well. How you need 100 points now, but media number one. My questions are BB Safa Cathedral. I want to say, we need problem that say YBC Cathedral. Initial stages, you know, now me what problem of sighting, baby, I yede kono. Because now me susu say anke yemfa nko baby foforo na yemfa traffic and yen divert traffic and nko saa hono. But no. Dia ye jura dan na gu awie nti say argument no a fall flat me boa and number 1 sika okay sorry number 2 sika ye de akomo no the person finance minister so call menyanity say wo ma file 16 questions ese so okoyi ano ewo Ghana brache bedwe fi onko chirem edika ye te say one sisi ke call presidency enu bi no mu yidi call ye presidency ne so o ma atamize ni nyina bibia sika ne call keke sika bia be call obi e kira de ekwa akoye a cathedral enka ho eti enu ama ne mudien ena wo mo council ye na wo mo de kogura cathedral ho no we ni nyina ne ye questions
obi na di ni bottom sika akoye mensro
Aza. Eti anoni se me Mac Jerry me parties asem no. Na seed money no eye blanket ana eno ane se ye ka se be provide seed money na mom yenim sika dodo a ye de be shem as seed money. Eno so eda ho saa na eti ni nyina ne ye nkyiremu a memi se ni menya me peba dan ne yesiasi woni de me ni ho haw. Na ne de siesia.
But me anytime me problem wo.
Me kra no me na me yire nya nyame ye adom ne yenya 10 years of marriage, ka 15 years. Yenya 15 years na
anniversary house.
Anniversary be kwa ko ene ho. Be kwa ko ene ho. Because it's yesi adan de ya. Ma me kwa tie for 0302243540. 0302257902. Me ba cho. Trawa dwe ne yakwa. Mache.
Hello?
Yetio.
Ana mu mache.
Nana ya.
Ayo kasa.
Akwa o ma me ayi na wi.
O nyanko pa na roma. Akoye bi
na ade no wawu dada na mete ne se eye fofure
the 3 weeks at yekodi na otwe da na ayi biwo ofo pintaso mi pintaso mi pitapo
okay mate
ya trans na yi o ho mo bia di ka ho
oh okay but and one mama ni o nti se bibia ma enye me because me nim
papa akota me bo mama den
o bo mama ni wan kire me da o de ko ye yie no until they to so yenko o de yenko e kire ibedi nkomo we kire ho
na menchia
oh mana ka che kafra be ba to ma che
anje me joso
yeti o be ma
anje ya la teacher ne ka fe ro ko be
yo
anje man chia bi kwa no delegate fo nyam ejiri se yon ade o mo hwe no o msabeka anje ejiri se obi ani ho o ya ade a onyin de o ye o hwe ayina ombisi na Sunday na ihu ni se kana ha dodo no nkramofo na Kristofo nyina ya bi baako nti so mo se omo ye na ebeboa fine omo ye but the am say and easy for mra je kunkufu ya papa je kunkufu o si Jubilee House no omo ka se enye but ene omo bae na mo first no bae na omo kotenem Marjorie yeti ya wi asi na ye den and easy for kanema bibiri omo se patu akosoro bigitum sa akosoro ka me bisa se omo ya ko so ombe ne den Marjorie yeti ha na dum so omo ka kire ye se ata ne ma me janto se hwan na kasa ni nipa no omo ka wo fidi Yesu se ye pese dan kanema Marjorie yentia bi ka ho ne ne kanema ye tuae Marjorie ya meka ni mi yusu mita 3 nkra ha that time no it me to 900 Ghana 9.980 okowe 1000 na madasumu basamita na 3 mita na ene mi yusu 600 Ghana a met you be say minya faso Marjorie obi na wo si free education untimi nye no o ne wo so ba obe review mi bi say Ghana for say
okay
ko school da review na wo say that be say me school reviews na wo kano oba obetoma na oba because
yeah beba to mo bi meka bi why ma me fa next one beba to ma che disappointed MP uncle
Malika Kacha was a minute, we never mal connection, Martin Bisham, and Shabbat, the country. Back on the wall, for 7 years, soon come. I mean, and Rajabo, Jabo, woman of them, Samuel, who invented from Basso. And a B to maintain. That's when you're on board, sir. You can almost a telephone, and I don't know we are almost uncle Acomoda, having a mental. Don't soon and you are. The bottom board of Basso, and I don't call you. Come and say, wine. Travel ministers from Sreno. On shall no ne Ashankafon Trafitium. And your Baya, Mampanin, Yamapa, what you Baquanso. There be a make Mrs. Magdali. We saw never consult that way in Tevuno. There be a touch and say, Tantinka, I'll show you as a pepper democracy. But 2 Indian is the co-position. But 2 Indian people co-position. Now, now Mampani and put to do my airpa. Na si anhwe no finance minister ya ni batiano na patu akodu be 1 million enti akodu wa ya bato magana fo na da bia meka benefits no nim ko regional tro no papa no wa ya bi na so die ni kotoko ekika kono odefo emu ya enti petrol no ya nsa aka no Ghana fo die no mpani wada roma all multi Americans
okay
o petrol ase o de ka enti for petrol mi so afene na o ma kokoro Ghana yenti mi kwani no
meda se na bozu. Beba to mami fa we mache.
Good morning, Honorable Major.
Yes, sir.
Nyanko for inshira na onka on. E friend me
on chance, okay.
Mami fa kunya we so na mi chairman Joe. E wa chairman or deputy communication officer. Mesere se omung beka no na omato abama no. Na mi chia my tete. Nyankopon enka on say who said the nanado Ghana for now because enye who should bosia or share Ghana for say 1 district 1 factory 1 constituency $1 million agenda 111 o ka che Ghana for say obeti petrol so ama Ghana for any drivers one tom Mahama time na petrol 14 cedis. You see a ubet na kunya so a ubeti petrol so ama Ghana for no. You see a petrol call 58 cedis. And yes, na o ka tre Ghana for. O share Ghana for boss e. O ba be ye nyama yi ama Ghana for na wa to mo. E ba o ba ye ye hu ade papa bia wa ya ama Ghana for. O wa o si wa promise Nyankopon say o be si cathedral ama Nyankopon. E de na o ko sire ska. Say juma na o ye no obetime yi ono ani bottom ska. E de si cathedral ama ono promise na o ye no. Ama na be mu. Nti ye be sire wa mampeni akufado. Bosia o share Ghana for no. Ombo mo dia say obedi sa abone bosia le so. Ama Ghana for one top. Na me say NDC for 2020 ene omwa be mo ebuni na 2024. Omuntu abama John Dramani Mahama. Mani betu ya ni juma pa ne so. Akopon ka wo ma.
Okay, but I say I know what doing chere. 800.9. Meba cho ma che.
Agonta anapanya mi asu njinka.
Enka unso.
Agonta we wa unia wa konta na amwa kuna mekasi ayesu ano constituency. MP no obo so parliament no. Ntikira ope na wa mekasi. Na pa manufa ntia kese ma yewa alanu. Edu kira banti do bia mekia no. Kijenfua still maintain no as a woman organizer and a national organizer so you are Charles Gruber. The name called Ahmed Masuna now as an MP no about also as a national organizer and maybe a big MPP Abanga so your man Masuna Masuna so or your MPP Abanga incoming organizer the way can Nigeria. We who say at the federal bar Ghana Hammer and is so I say I do with the Ayada. Bia ababa ojo be bia no almost enye omampanko for esi jubilee house almost enye na do this education ba almost enye de be da ne aba abetrase ene na do se o si katida ama oman Ghana katida ma jali mi say ebe police attraction ama ni ka ebe ba ho ama yenya sika kwada bo man ho ba ebe be se tia ne ho ka ebe se any report say to be no aye yem okuje to ablako ya na the bia okata fa hu bilensen never doma never tamos ebe tita kunya so oye deputy minister nam o de ne ka eko washing beza secretary de ayesi mu no tell onya ne o de ya tare no okuri da bako ya ye wedding ogana ha o de o teta pay e de wedding e de ko no not no onya skere we ma jali the rest from what they ogana ha yen kan kwanche ye hu mu yan so otan ani ahwo ya en fankasa out go politics because kadera na do yesi man that category o sia on your money dia.
Okay, meda same ma me fa we meba cho ma chen.
Yo so ma Jerry.
Yeti o.
Anu pede me fenche mo de market abnegin fo.
Okay.
Na me ntia John Buadu me fenche mo de ma abankwaya bo papa emra delegate mu se papa na we kire se emre no so mo be se na nyam ama wa be national chairman. Ma Jerry, National Cathedral boshe president nyame na wo nyame bon so se odi so se bi nipa kra wo bo no wani so ya pa na nkinyanse nyankopon odo eba wiase nti minim den kujeta bla kwa timi afa National Cathedral isi na pompom nobody don't come no man peni abede ena mai mon peni fo bi ntimi meka hwe nti mutie okujeta bla kwa asama o kan mo je National Cathedral na mo bo manya me se so mo bedi akunya na mo besi amana na the best Roman pennies of main system. Then National Cathedral no shenya me body. Me support so omo modian no nsi asondan and facing a median nunyam. Na okuja tabla kwa de omo wa ba mu kwa went means ada braka. Opposition on oba chere de enya na. The best rest baby o tina want na one in so opposition ni de e fatom na inshallah 2024 MPP mututu mu nema ye na ni sempo je e be fa.
Eda say so for my me ma me fa we wa ha. Meba jo ma chen.
Me jo so Mr. McJerry mpacho o hote say.
Ami adomboko yeti o.
Yo me di de Mr. Nokure asa me ka se free kaso a. Baby a MP no tutu no container no ho pe na bijira. Ma menchia o enu adwuma efo. Na menchia o na bufu so ampofo. Ma di jibri ana onabo ofusu ampofo. Ni dodu eni niyama. Na onyankopon ka ho na jo ashama. Nyankopon ka ho. Opani kasie. Ebra no kuja to eye minister no wa ban mu no. Na education yesuku nsem na ento api te se ne na ato api yo. Na satam no na schools no enyinara e wo textbooks no mo di ehia de. Ene almost 5 years ni textbooks okura nkola basic school om de be sua de kura om ni bi. Etu okuja to equal education fair no ye deputy minister of education no ma tutu ne ye no mo textbooks no mo de kire nkola na de. Omam ye school no ama anto apisi. Opani kasie na nakufado ka kire ye se obesi cathedral wan kan je so do man sika ne besi. Etimi tam 320 billion edima woni pa wo drone cathedral e breko akomde en enesa wo ye obi a wo yire wan yi kura mpa wo be didi no kura no e 50 Ghana and over And the salmon so ananke you turn 10 cedi and then 35 cedi. And no pokwa you turn 50 cedis no and then menuka say 45 cedi. And the body betim back you turn 3 cedi. E pe ni ka say dem body na Ghana fire na nakufado. E di wo man Ghana tika nyinara. Butu biara mahama potu wo nyina na nakufado wedi. It wo man pedi na nakufado. What be say wo man Ghana. COVID-19 go back mouth $430 million. Mo be ka kire $700 million. 330 na kana mo define. Abusian chamfa ana mo sesa Ghana Japadie. Me cha Michael Tete incoming Greater Accra regional chairman and ni Taki ewo domi nyamishiramo.
Okay, my main last one we na yen come ba to mache.
Kache ko sia bo aje se yitia ba me obi a won no. Ya na mo media for no. Mo timi ma yiti mo ho ya kakra ya. Nya reference ma adapa ni say 27 years NDC be ruling Ghana no. What a policy be and one district one factory we MPP for near ma NDC for the babontia omon kika and near ma 27 years o man implement ya ma Ghana omon near who say MPP dey say cathedral NDC for CBC what that na do ko share bon I said one no be your man penny say Pentecost chairman or copen or gaze woman and be Pentecost chairman kono di bottom sika ko sika cathedral na e Ghana on mind penny Namoya madum obi ankasa nyamoya madum na se me kodi okunya ni ma me de me baba ko me baby obepie bia me de baba for ne ne doba pie ye no na ne yere na dwen ho ayo no ko enche yo many na penny ono die ene oba ya wanya free education dia ma Ghana nkwala ene nkwala ni number sabasa no omo busa se NDC timia implement bibia no kuje to ba bonten a omo di omo implement.
Okay, let us say any adventure with the abba. Engazi, o final comment yanko.
Me final comment ne say tumi nyina awurani awurade wabɔ yɛn ho ban wa ye bia magana ne ye ama no ema ye ntutu ho ntosuo obi a onkwa asɔre de obekasa ma ye ntie no onkwa asɔre ɔse asɔre wɔ nakomam onye obi a obekasa esi etie no okuje to ablaka ye wo no onkwa asɔre da to nim asɔre ho mfaso onye ni ye ya ma nyankopɔn no ni ye ya ma nyankopɔn enoa ni ye be ya ma nyankopɔn President Akufo-Addo ehye nyamebo onye dada ni odi she Ghana fo bo no kura wa ya ma no wa ya ma yen free FHS one district one factory one village one dam ni nyina ampo wa ya ma yen a na ni odi she nyankopɔn na ankasa bo odi she nyankopɔn na mama ne nye.
Okay.
Onu okuje tabla kwankwa sorry de okasa ye ntie na na etie tena.
All right. Ngazi. Bebacho Montie yanko.
Yeah, minua o frefo na o twato no. Mane nti ase se Pentecost ni bia ni ho ba kwese nyame bo se o bo ma mbe ye chairman na. Esi asoro dan dia ma o he ni o de mo mfe no nye example. Pentecost chairman dia na nye competition. It's no niame kan say Majeri Bible say yo onipa de ni nipadua ye bia wasase so no obebi ho aten papo bonio obebu ho aten ana ye Ghana mre mu no ye hihye mu no ye abebi bi a yebu say ni a wo ye bia no kan hu say edi wanim enye den a dabi ibebisa wo ho asem enti ni ayeye eneyi no se yensi cathedral se yensi cathedral se ye ne ebeboa Ghana se yenye ne ebeboa Ghana yenhwe kwan a ebefa so a ye dey serve humanity ye benya ho fa so.
Okay,
so obi transe na oye bibi na ye to Ghana ye nyankopon a ye som no ho pia nyame bebisa ne ho asem. So let us be extra careful. Both sides. One of person see cathedral. Ni one na walk say yemfafa kwan paso no. Ye nyina ye hu kwan ye befa so ebetie ni nyina so pem. Yetimi aye ne ebeboa. Na Ghana ye die etimi aye.
Meda se Evans.
You're Otabel for the heart of gold. Into Yegu the capital bank na hanu. So he went further to accept appointment into the cathedral. But if you do who say to mean Dane AGYEMAN me ya ponchinti wa resign. Let's say Nema air course for cathedral management no enye. If you said this will serve a lesson for Yura Otab man say nipa nkrofo na omo dili no ono omo dili no saa na omo tie omo nye papa otumu osum. Esa me kasa ban betumi aye fuel price no ho bi. The tax no ohia so kakra e magana fo ho ntomo.
Better say Evan Samo, member of the NDC National Communication Team, and Brian to our General Secretary. Deputy General Secretary ewo NDC. Evan Samo, Deputy General Secretary ewo NDC. On now 10 Kano. Felix Mante, PPP Director of Communications, Benjamin Jawapia, MPP National Communication Team. Ebusame pon na DJ Bosco waba. Wense Jerry NDC. I'll say NDC o master yo Kendo Ferrata. Frank Nerede na person okay kan wa agra mi hunu sui. Anyway, I'll say the devil is using some people in this country as a conduit to fight against the cathedral. But they should forget it. Forget it. Where's the McJarry? This MPP guy on your serious crowd. He can do for Spintex. Pamela said, did Nanado actually come to power for all Ghanaians' welfare or for only his own interests? Pamela Mankranso. Where's the McJarry? Muhammad and NDC think of what they will eat for today. Then moment for China. On here about Richard Eddie for UK. Where's the good morning, McJarry? Karim Aziz, Pristia. Muni Valley. I say I'm not sure if Apia knows his left and right. Because the normal can in our boy. Mama G said always NDC championing false allegations against any good thing in this country. Very bad. Mama G. That's why. We say I don't think S. Gracia offered to MPs is too bad. Because there are some people who take huge amounts of money which is higher than MPs. S. Gracia. Dear MPs as Gracia, dear, make a sentia, you should take it. Mr. Wonder says surviving under the insensitive, corrupt, and incompetent in an Abaumia-led government is going to a war front and back alive. Mr. Wonder. Where is Ghana spends more than what we generate from internal revenues and what we produce locally. It's high time for us change this unworthy habit. Oseko could for UK. Well, so good morning, Mark Jerry. Please tell the Korobo man at your studio that he is representing the people. So when dealing with issues like this, he should cool down. Hey, Gulf Estate. Abusama Pong, get the Jumedi and CEO. I mean, DC there. DJ Bosco Baba Dinaja. Hana Midi Jumedi and Midi C. Special good morning goes out to you, Equiata. Equiata, one coco. A special good morning, eh? A beautiful one from me to you. Every time about me to media and see me the luxurious AGYEMAN. Media said that Bema Kojo Damiado. Margaret Abena Freeman Bankro. And then I Safo. On Money in charge of the social media handles. Pesiabu Jamie channel manager on Naomi supervisor. Now I'm executive producer near Dr. Farah Dixon now. Supported by me general manager Kennedy Asantio say.
Anything money come back.
One with TMO text here with friend. One went to me and text here and friend Mokran so I'm also you. And none of the American is ever the most in God willing, we shall meet tomorrow. The moment then you remember the torchlight, baby, and then you remember the good president to be in common. Our torchlight, so it becomes some Ghana's economy, prices of goods and services. The bedroom come and then you remember torchlight, so I was make DJ Bosco is going to take over.
Ladies and gentlemen, God boy.